Blame Peaches. He was talking about movies.
But it was pretty good. Well, shit. Hi, everybody. For the casual ones. This is Monster of the Week / Snowcatch Valley, and this is our actual finale episode, episode 7. Right after episode 6, which was not a finale.
Get you baited.
Despite everywhere accidentally we said that. And now this is the actual end. You were tricked. All part of the mystery.
Until next week when we're on episode 8.
No.
I thought the mystery was the journey we were on the whole time.
Yeah, it's the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
Well, the enemies you invented along the way. Poor Josh and
Frenemies.
Simon became quite...
No, we didn't make them. Dude was being a little creep.
A little bit.
If anything, I've lost a friend.
Yes, Brody and
yeah,
Josh,
I've lost a friend, and then like we met a dead woman, but she doesn't really like us, so it's not like I made a new one. So I'm down a friend in this.
So net -1 friends that we made along the way.
Plus Simon, though.
Yeah, which is...
No, none of us like him.
It's like an over-under thing. You're not really sure where that one lands. But that kind of catches us up with the recap. Yeah, you guys went through a bunch of shenanigans. Caught up with Josh and Simon a few times. That ended up in accidental violence sometimes. Discovery that Simon was not a vampire, was in fact luring Josh to do basically chores for him. And then when the lie got out of hand and Josh was like, all right, make me a vampire now. And then he couldn't follow through because he popped out his fake teeth and the whole thing was a lie and he just wanted someone to hang out with them. And it was very sad and disgusting from Simon. And then Josh bailed, angry. You guys discovered that he went after Madison, unable to give up on this concept that for some reason something is pushing him and forcing him, and like despite all odds he wants this concept of immortality, which became in his eyes a real option. And now believing that Madison may hold the key as she had risen from the dead herself, he placed her down, found her, and brought her to the edge of town where he would hold her until maybe that happened. Thankfully, you guys found out the tracks, discovered where she could have gone, seemingly a haven of her own, a place where she had gone many times before, the Diamond Docks. This is where you found Josh, and you guys broke out into a fight. And Jimmy relentlessly made sure Josh would not have a hand in this battle, laid on the wood floor. That's sort of where we pick off. Angel had suspended Madison through magic means. Another one of these scrolled dollar bills with writings all over it pinned her into the sky as she was wrapped in silver chains. You took them from her and noticed black scarring around her skin where the chains touched. And this is where we'll leave off. Madison had stood up, moved towards the window on the upper floor of the docks, where the dock house where you were, staring out at the willows. Josh kind of laying half conscious in a pool of himself on the ground. What do you guys want to do?
Sorry, did he shit his pants?
Just a pool of maybe regret and sweat and
like an emotional pool.
Bloodied lip. Yeah, not.
Okay.
Yeah, an emotional
metaphor.
Pool.
Okay, yeah, I get you. Fuck, man. Brody, what? Are you gonna deal with your friend or what, man? Because like, do you know what's his problem? What's your problem?
Your guess is as good as mine. I'm gonna look at Josh. Josh, man, what is going on here? Why do you keep coming back? Just leave Madison go. Or let Madison go, I should say.
He kind of slowly starts to turn himself to push himself against the wall a little bit where he can sit up without seeming like an actual threat. I just needed it, man. I can't. Brody, you know, when my dad died a few years back, it happened to my grandfather too. his grandfather. Doctors, they say there's nothing. There's no reason. Old age, it just happens sometimes. Dad was what, 47? Not exactly old. And I've been to the doctors a few times, but they don't seem to really put in the effort. Every time I go, nothing back. I'm perfectly healthy, they say. I can feel it, and it's coming. I'm gonna go just like he did, just like they did. I gotta
Yeah,
stop.
man. I understand, and it definitely sucks. But everybody has to go through it one day, and maybe you constantly thinking about it, stressing yourself out about it is what's causing you to freak out more about it. But fuck, it's a natural thing. It happens to us all.
It's
It
a
could happen to
one-way
me
journey,
tomorrow.
man.
Doesn't feel natural, guys. None of my descendants, as far as we know, has ever made it past 50. Not a single time.
Yeah, but you could be the exception. You don't know that.
You've also got like decades, man, until that's like a big problem, right? But doing this kind of stuff to like innocent people, come on, man, that's not okay.
I started to accept it, like 50s ain't not the worst. You can make it, but that was when I was 16. Now that I'm 20, I'm feeling like I'm just starting life. And then when I was 22, I felt like maybe now I'm just starting life. And then when I'm 30, am I going to feel like I'm just starting life? At 40, do I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of things? And then 50, I have to be ready to wrap the whole thing up? I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't sound good to me.
Man, I can understand where you're coming from, but doing this ain't the solution, man. Trying to kidnap people, trying to steal stuff just to make it a little bit longer when you don't know for sure what's going to happen. Come on, man.
Breaking into the hospitals.
I'm calling her a person now. Like with Simon, I never did anything against him until I figured out he put this entire concept in my mind. It wasn't even, I was starting to accept it, right?
Hmm.
Simon genuinely had me convinced that there was an opportunity to nip this thing, that I could not only maybe move past 50, but do it like this, stay like this. Not aging, not 60, not 70, but ageless. That promise. Yeah, maybe things got a little far, but now, and he just kind of gestures at Madison like, what's the harm?
What? You think that she's just going to be able to turn you into something like her? She doesn't even know what she is.
But
You
she's
can't
alive.
tell me that you can't tell me you weren't hurting her, man.
She's dead, man.
Is she? Because she's fucking walking around talking and shit. What's death really, man? Is that
I
just
don't
a heartbeat to you? If you were able to walk around the same way that you are right now, but you didn't have a heartbeat, but you could still talk to people and interact with people and stuff like that, you'd probably be pretty happy with everything that's going on with you, wouldn't you? But you're gonna say that she's not alive and you just do whatever you want with her, man? What about zombie rights?
Well, not even to mention the hypocrisy of the
Undead
whole
rights,
thing.
I guess. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
don't think
fucked up,
she's a
man.
zombie.
Yeah, she's not eating brains. It's a good point, man. I'm just saying. She's living in a way that doesn't involve a heartbeat, and that's kind of beautiful, man.
I
Don't take that from her. Don't try to take that from her. Don't try to take that from anybody.
But you gotta, like, I asked her.
And what'd she say?
You could tell he's like instantly ashamed, like really collecting
Yeah.
for the first time. Like, yeah.
Josh, man, what if Madison killed you? You would have been dead right now. Today. You wouldn't have even been able to live till 50.
At least I was putting in the effort, I guess. I don't know.
Well, hey, man, if that's how you feel, we're actually chasing something way worse. So if you're on board with the potential getting killed thing, then like we could use another hand in what we're doing.
I'm kind of like
Team eat
really
shield.
on like don't want to die is like really kind of how I'm feeling. Are you? What are you talking about?
So there's like, I don't know, man. There's some kind of like thing that's jumping into like other people's bodies or something. Fuck, Harlan had it, and then
Shut,
Chuck.
shut. Oh,
Yeah, you see Madison turn her head and is like, wait, what do you mean Harlan had it? Did you find him?
Okay, let's time out. Can group huddle, everybody come over.
I think we're all friends here, man. I think we can just talk about it.
Do we need to huddle? She's like by the window, like we're in an abandoned dockhouse.
Just give me a minute. I'm gonna huddle over to the group.
What's up, man?
If we tell Josh, or if we tell, it's okay to tell Madison, but if we tell Josh that Chuck is dead, and he goes and fucking spills his beans to somebody, they'll go check out Chuck. And who was the last person in Chuck's house? Us. We
Yeah,
were
but-
fucking there.
Yeah, but we've got him up on like abuse and kidnapping charges.
To a dead woman. That sounds ridiculous. They're not
We
gonna
also
believe
know
that.
We also know he broke into the hospital. He's got nothing on
That
us.
is
We got stuff
not
on him
as
too.
bad as murdering.
Just saying, we all go down together.
Let's just tell Madison by herself. Josh can just go home, so we don't incriminate ourselves. Okay?
You know he's not gonna go home, right?
I don't give a. At least out of here. At least out of earshot.
Madison at the window just says, "Josh, I think it's time you go home." Just looks at you guys, kind of a little half wink.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Josh. Yeah, Josh, I think it's time to go home. You should hang out with your family. If you're so worried about death, at least get some time with them, with friends, family, and just enjoy life, man. You could have died today, so you got an extra 40 years out of, or 30 years out of life. Count that a blessing.
And Josh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna turn you into me, and I don't even think I can do that. And I need you to stop chasing this. We could talk again. Just calm down. And you can see he's like still Shane. He's putting it together like she is what he wanted to be, and he treated her like she wasn't even a person, and it's like a whole thing. And Jim kind of put that in
There's
there.
layers.
Shit, yeah.
Yep.
You see him trying to pick himself up a bit, leaning on the side. Okay, yeah. I'll go. I'll just go. And you
Alright,
see him
man.
head out, and the rest of you actually do hear rain. It's starting to pitter and patter, and you can hear it hitting onto the little onto the rooftop above you and pouring in little spots as it starts to come down. And seemingly like just not caring, Josh. You hear him go down and creak his way out to the main door and head out. Through the windows, you can see him taking that pathway out of here, and slow, just not really focused, but you can tell he's thinking. He's thinking a lot.
Okay.
Madison, you okay? Because, like, that whole thing was real fucked up.
It's been a hell of a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really has.
Yeah. And she kind of like raises her hands, and you can see like the bite marks are kind of healing from the when she was first found, and now there's these black chain marks around her that are like, they almost look like if skin could just scorch. That's kind of how it looks, like just straight to black.
What was that stuff made out of? Do you know what was like burning your skin? Is that like, are you like a werewolf and that like silver hurts you or something? Or did he like douse it in garlic?
I don't think he doused it in garlic, and
I was just
she
curious.
kicks it with her shoe, but like leans a little bit to one of the chains. Doesn't smell like garlic. I think it's just silver. I don't know. This has never happened before.
And like, was he able to like order you around because
No,
the
he
chains
just anytime I wouldn't like just bite him, basically. He would just pull on the chains and it just I couldn't move when I was in them. Like he didn't even
Right.
tighten them. I just like when they were on me, I just couldn't even move. I couldn't speak. I couldn't do anything.
Sorry, Aaron. To us, the bite marks clearly look like they're healing.
They're starting to heal. Like they're still there, but like where some before when you had seen them were like clearly broken through, like at least where like the incisor was or something, you can see that like it's just a divot of skin. It's starting to knit again, starting to heal a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay. Your scars are healing. I don't think I don't think dead people would heal over time. So maybe you're not dead. Maybe you're just different.
You got a pulse? Or is that still Gonzo?
Or maybe it's really
Checks.
slow.
Could be really slow, like really, really slow, but
Like a beat an hour sort of thing.
maybe, yeah, not feeling one. But I am glad. That was not great. You know, a lot harder to hide in public now, I guess. But
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't want to waste any time.
yeah, you said it wasn't Harlan anymore.
Yeah. Do you know the mechanic Chuck? The big
No.
dude? Well, anyway.
I don't have a car. I don't.
Oh, true. Yeah, I got one. It's fine.
Yeah,
He calls her Gwen because he's got a crush on Gwen Stefani. It's really weird.
Yeah, no doubt.
no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, that joke will never get old.
But yeah, so there was a mechanic that like wasn't feeling good. He had hung out at Harlan's, and they had some wine, some like super old wine together. And then it seems like he like whatever this thing was went from like Harlan to Chuck. And then like we went into I didn't do anything illegal because I am a upstanding citizen.
We've broken the law together. I'm not gonna turn you in.
No, I wasn't, but I honestly didn't do the thing. The other two, Brody and Angel, they broke into Chuck's place, found more of that like weird goop that you'd found at Harlan's.
Oh, okay.
And then they found Chuck's body in the shed.
Yeah.
So same way that like Harlan's body was like in the freezer, like this one was like in the shed. So something's like killing people and taking over.
And they brought back some of that goop that you took along with you. Have you found anything out about that?
I may have fucked up.
What do you mean?
After we left Harlan's, I definitely thought you guys were not okay with my whole thing with Harlan and weren't gonna help me. And I'm sorry, Angel. I stole the card from your apartment, and I called Detective Duke and told him to go to Harlan's. So I figured I'll just get someone who can actually figure this stuff out, and maybe he'd solve it. So that was this morning. So you're saying you found someone that you're pretty sure was the thing?
Yeah, but like so I saw Chuck at the shop and he wasn't feeling good. And later that day,
You kind
this
of
was
an
just like
asshole, or like not remembering things correctly, or
no, he was still pretty fine with things. He just said he wasn't feeling well. So he like
Feeling well.
left early. Like he thought I think he said he thought he was gonna like puke or something. But yeah, so he had said that he was gonna go home early, and I checked with the with one of the other people that works at the mechanic, and she had said that like he'd been feeling sick over the weekend. I think he said he called in sick on like Sunday, but then went back in on Monday. And then yeah, he went home early. Later that day, we went to do a little pizza surprise just to try to get into his place, and yeah, that's when they went in and they found Chuck's body. But I think You guys had said Chuck's body had been there for a while, right?
It wasn't fresh. That's for sure.
So
So
it sounds like
you
Brody
talked-
had more of a feel of it though, since he actually touched it.
Okay, so but you talked to them, then they left, saying they were sick. That's exactly what happened with me and Harlan. Started to press him at work, ask what was up, why was he weird. He said he was sick, he went home. That night I followed him, this whole thing happened. So you talked to Chuck,
yeah.
he made a way out of there, but went home, and you followed him home, and you saw him go home.
No, I didn't follow him home. He left
No,
in
we
his
went-
car, and then I had to go because I was working.
Did
So I had to
you
go back
mention
to-
Harlan?
Oh shit. No, I don't. Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
Well, the
yeah, I
time-
did
said they
because
drank
we talked
together.
about because
So
he told me
he
about
knew that you knew about Harlan.
Oh shit!
And
It
he
could be
didn't
any
go
of
home.
us.
I don't
Nah, that's a good point. That'd be
think-
crazy.
I don't. She like looks at you guys suspiciously for a second.
Quick, ask me a question only I would know. Jim Eat World. You guys
Yeah.
know it's me. No one else listens to them. It's
Okay,
just
yeah,
me,
that's
man.
fair. Okay.
Yeah. See, easy. It's probably fucking Harlan.
Okay, so to me, I'm thinking you scared him. You talked about someone that he should have no connection to, ran away at that moment,
Yeah, that's a good
but
point.
didn't go home, but did go
I-
somewhere else.
Went somewhere for sure. In Chuck's car. We gotta find Chuck's car.
I don't know about you guys, but I have an inkling on where he may be.
The hospital.
Probably not the hospital.
That's not what I was thinking either. Nah, man. I was probably thinking it was like the pizza place.
The place that he kept going back to, the place where he kept all his
Coffee
things,
shop.
the place where he
You always
found
go to
him.
the coffee shop. Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm not sure if I'm just going alone here.
Jimmy might not want to be there because you invited the cop to go to Harlan's.
Okay,
Oh,
so that,
Harlan's.
that was this morning.
True.
And I think we're either in a good spot or a really bad spot.
It's really feeling like the second one, I gotta say, man.
Yeah, but at the same time, we unknowingly kind of have Detective Duke in a pretty precarious situation.
If
If
did you
if-
talk to him today? Does
No, but
Chuck
you
thing
said-
happen today?
No, it was yesterday. What day is it today?
Oh my god,
Is it Tuesday?
It happened today.
it happened today. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy,
Days are long, man.
Okay.
A lot of
Okay.
hours in them.
Master,
Yeah.
quick question.
Yep.
How did you get Duke involved? Did you tell him you were the one calling?
I took ransom in your idea. I went to a payphone across the city, somewhere where I didn't think there'd be any cameras to see who called from it, and just said a lot of weird stuff happened by that cabin up in the forest.
Can you just say that first part again? That it was my idea. Can you just
I
repeat
don't
that?
really remember. You're both talking about
Maybe-
payphones.
Maybe not important right now, Brody. It was my idea. But we've got to go, right?
Yeah, we're not
'Cause-
too far from Harlan's either, I don't think, right? Are we in the right side of town for that? Or is it like the other end of the woods?
You actually know that since you're at the lake and the woods, there is like a secondary path up into the woods that would take you through the place a little bit. You could go past a entrance gate if you wanted to, or just detour.
Car is this like a car thing or a feet thing?
Yeah, cars. Yeah, like the whole forest is like car access for campers, and there's like a whole ski lodge and everything.
Cool.
Yeah, you know from this lake, you could, once you get back to your car, there's
Yeah.
a path skirting around town straight through the forest. It's essentially a faster way to get there than going back through town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could definitely get us there if we wanna go check it out. I think honestly, like the sooner the better. Because
We
the
could be
cops are
saving-
gonna potentially be showing up at some point, and
or even just the detective. Like he could be in danger, but we could save him. We could be heroes, baby.
yeah, or he could save us with his gun and whatever might be there.
Because he's definitely the only one with a gun.
Only one with the gun. Madison, you didn't even hear. Oh my god.
You guys want to go back and
Ransom's
talk?
dad is like a fucking loan shark, man.
Okay, let's talk about that on the go.
Yeah, we can talk
Okay,
about
let's
that
go.
on the way.
Let's get out of
Did
here.
you ever borrow money from him?
No.
Shotgun.
I didn't see her. Damn it! I didn't see her name. Wait, no. Madison's the lady. She gets the front seat.
Yeah, sorry, man. That's
God.
just the rules. Because
Pile
you're so
in, get on my lap.
chivalrous and stuff, right, Brody?
I don't.
God damn it. Fine.
Chivalry's not a great thing. But can one of you guys want to grab these? She points to the chains. And
Yeah,
So
I was
you
gonna
gotta-
say we
yeah,
should bring those. If this affects you like that, it might affect the other thing too. Maybe we can...
yeah, I just didn't want to leave evidence here. But yeah, that's a good point.
Oh yeah, no, I was thinking like we could like go warriors on him, you know?
Okay. I'm
Come
out to
out
play.
to play.
Okay.
What are we going to do if the cops are still there? I mean, the crime scene, they're usually
got
there
it
for a
figured
few
out, we'll
days.
bail. We'll just bail.
Yeah, I won't drive us like into the driveway because that'd look real bad. I'll park us like a ways away from it. We can go up on foot. This time not in the pitch. It's not dark, right? It's like still daytime.
It's still daytime, but you
Yeah.
can see out the windows. It's getting gray. Like there's thick storm clouds coming in.
Yeah. I think we're honestly gonna do what the I think the best plan we'd ever come up with was, which is go to this place during the daytime. It's great.
I'll give you that.
I've wanted this the whole time.
We
I'd
got
want
there.
a dream.
It took time, but we got there.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do this. I'm
You
pumped.
take
Let's
off down the
go.
stairs,
Yeah, alright.
getting out of there. Is there anything you guys are doing here, or are we just skedaddling?
Just gathering up the chains first.
All right, so you got the chains. We all make our way back across. Like it's like raining louder now. So basically, like it's slick, and we're gonna make our way back up over the rocks. Can everyone make one keep cool check to see if we get back unharmed?
This can't possibly go wrong.
9 for me.
Nice.
Also a 9.
A 9.
Jimmy was too
Hey.
pumped.
I don't want to tell you.
No,
Was
not
it
good.
a 2?
Is it worth using luck for that?
Do you have a lot left?
I have 4.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
Buddy, it's
I'll
the
use
finale.
luck.
Okay.
Because I rolled snake eyes plus 1. So. Yeah, we'll use a luck on that.
Yeah, as you guys make your way across like the driftwood and the rocks and the algae and like all the like brought up seaweeds and shit that are like just pouring in from the lake and stranded on the rocks over time. It's all sludgy. You make your way back up to the rock, work your way around, and then you guys are at that same chain link covered rock as you're making your way down. And Jimmy starts to work his way down, foot on like a slippy spot.
Again.
Catches himself. This time all good. Makes it almost cool as he spins his way off onto the beach.
I meant to do that. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How many chains were there? Or is it just one really long chain?
There was 2. There was one around Madison, basically just like her arms and like around her neck a little.
Yep.
And then there was one that I keep wanting to
Josh?
say Brody that Josh had just around his arm like a bracelet. And it's about the same length. You could see like he was like maybe going to tire up more or just had more.
Cool. I don't know if like. Okay, so. Well, like once we get into the car, I'll start talking like, okay, so I think we need we need to plan this out. Like if this thing's in there, right? If we're gonna assume like it's like, the silver chain will do anything, then maybe like, I don't know, maybe like one of us should try to like jump on him and like wrap the chain around him. Maybe one of us like uses like chain like as like a chain fist weapon punch. I don't know, man. Like,
Are you saying this as you guys are starting up the car?
Yeah.
and getting there?
Yeah.
Okay. So
or like while
fully-
we're driving over or whatever.
Yeah.
Thing is, if this thing can swap bodies, I guess if we see, oh no, I guess it kind of leaves the body of the other thing behind when it swaps, right? Like, just worried about whether we're gonna have to do the, I'm the real Detective Duke thing.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we should try to lure it into one of our bodies, like the weakest person. Ransom.
Yeah, definitely not.
No, man, but like,
yeah, I don't. What do you mean by that?
if it let's say it's in Chuck's body or something, like we're fighting Chuck, And like, if Chuck's hurt, maybe it tries to jump into someone else's butt. I don't know how fast this thing works. You know what I
Like
mean?
you think it's a ghost?
Nah, I'm just thinking like a quick slug or something. I don't know.
Oh, like okay.
Right?
Wasn't
just saying,
sure
like-
what. All right.
Yeah, I have
That's
no
disgusting.
idea either. I'm just saying, like,
I don't think it's okay. I don't know.
If
That's
it's-
disgusting.
It's like one of those anamorph things, you know?
Right.
If
one
it
of
is a
those slugs.
body
What's the right time
snatcher,
period for that?
Oh yeah, 100% it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should we
A year?
have
If
like
it's
a password just in case anybody gets separated, just to make
that's
sure?
what I'm saying.
Not a bad idea.
You know,
It
like what
doesn't
they did
seem
in
to
World
keep
War
its
II
memories.
Kurt
with
Russell.
Under
Is
flash.
I was
Awesome.
thinking more like yellow Ledbetter.
I don't
But
know.
Nobody even
Are
knows
you
what that
okay?
means.
No, that's a Pearl Jam song, man. It's really good.
Okay.
Overrated.
We'll know if you change.
Yeah, if you guys are ever worried about me, just like ask me stuff about like No Doubt. Quick answers.
No
I'll
doubt.
have them for you.
Modern references then.
Yeah, as modern as we can possibly make them.
Okay. I think
The recently released Hercules movie from Disney. I know lots about that too.
okay.
I can name the songs from it. At least 2 of them that I like a lot.
okay.
I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure I haven't seen the movie yet.
It's fucking weak,
But
man.
it might not remember memories, or at least not all of them, but it does remember some things. I mean, they did go to work. They do remember that. They might not remember how to do the
Somehow,
job
yeah.
well, but they do remember some things. So, I think
Yeah,
a
that's
password
true.
would be best. I
Okay.
think
What if they remember the password, man?
That's kind of true.
You're kind of
What if-
fighting your own logic here.
Yeah. I don't.
All right. Well, then how about every time we meet up, everybody has to touch the silver chain?
That's a better
I'm
one.
not going to.
Probably not her.
Don't worry. We kind of already assumed you're sort of dead and a monster.
What if we just put
That's so fucked
big
up, man.
black
Alright.
X's on our heads with magic marker?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay. What? Okay, that's not. Okay,
If we
because
do
the
it-
body. There's a problem.
The
You think
body's
it's a
left
slug
behind.
that jumps out of a body into another body.
But then like copies it or something, man. I
But
don't
they're
know.
still copies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it maybe it needs to get in you to learn all the stuff about you, and then it like hops out and goes. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know, man.
Okay.
How else does it
Keep
have
your eyes
like,
on the
all
ro-
the knowledge?
keep your hands on the steering
Don't
wheel.
worry
Jimmy. Let's
about
go.
it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So maybe a slug that jumps into you and turns you into who you were before. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. I didn't do the
I mean,
research portion.
yeah.
Ransom. What are the options here? What do we got to be
Were
on the
squid.
lookout for?
I mean, it could definitely be a were squid. That's like option number 1, I'd
Right.
say.
That's
Right.
option
Uh,
C.
Could theoretically be a skinwalker. Could be like a mime. So we're talking like the old Dungeons and Dragons chest or
Okay.
the thing.
Okay.
You know,
A mimic?
could be an alien. I mean,
It's
after
a-
all, that dude was wearing another dude in Men in Black.
True. Okay. So
Yeah.
pretty much where we started. It could be anything.
It could be
Alright.
anything, but I mean,
We got to prepare for anything then.
yeah, we.
You
does
got
anybody
weapons?
have salt? Because if we're dealing with slugs,
No. Oh, slugs. I
Yeah.
thought you thought because ghosts.
oh no,
That's
that's a
interesting.
wives' tale.
Oh, is it? Yeah, you
Get
guys
over
got
the
weapons?
bones. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You could say I'm strapped.
All right.
Strapped
Okay.
It's
for
just
safety.
suspenders.
No, it's the seatbelt. And
hunting knife.
Damn.
I like
That's a weapon.
reach around back and I pull out a Magnum.
Jesus Christ.
Like, look, I
Where the
don't
hell's
want to
the
use it.
ammunition?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
loaded?
It's
He's packed.
yeah, it's loaded.
Is the safety on? She, like,
Safety
turns
is
back to look at-
absolutely on. Look, it's fine.
All right. All right.
Don't point at yourself. You're fucking
Guys-
crazy.
You guys gotta relax. It's just a gun.
Jeez.
Have you practiced
Don't
gun
want to have
safety?
a Pulp Fiction
okay?
happen here.
Yeah,
You don't-
yeah,
We
absolutely.
don't want you to be another statistic.
Or like your dad?
My dad's not dead.
No, a gangster.
That's
Oh
a
no,
gangster.
he's a legitimate business guy.
Yeah, this is the mafia son.
Your dad's a mafia?
Nah, he's more like a loan shark.
He's
He
definitely.
works on waste removal.
Mm. Like
He
body.
might be more of a troubleshooter, is what I'm gathering now.
Okay.
Problem
Troubleshooter,
solver.
get it? Yeah.
Have you ever shot a gun before?
Yeah.
You really had to think about it. Were you lawyering me there? Paintball, BB?
Nerf.
Okay.
Same concept. No, I absolutely. I've shot a handgun a couple times. Dad always said that a real man needs to know how to use a gun. Now that I'm thinking about that, that seems like
I really
not
think
the
he's
best
trying to
parenting.
get you into the family business, man.
Yeah.
You know, I always
guess
wanted
there's
to
a
make
lot of money.
to make a movie, and you know what? I might use your father one day, as inspiration.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
What would you
just,
call this movie?
Well, you know,
Training
I'm
Day?
a revolution. No, I'm a revolutionist.
Goodfellas?
Okay, I think TV actually is going to be like the biggest thing, bigger than movies someday. Working title, Sopranos. Okay.
All right.
Works for the
Are
trash
they like
business.
singing or
Yeah,
something?
but the name's Brindlewood. It could be the Brindlewoods.
No,
Wait,
that's,
no, that's probably
the
maybe too on the
Sopranos.
nose. Make it the Brandlewoods. That way.
So
You know,
no one
it's
can
different.
really tie it together because the word letter's different. Okay. And as you guys are driving,
It's a working title.
yeah, you find yourself moving through the forest, and like it's getting darker through tree cover, and the clouds overhead are darkening as it's like really starting to rain, like thunder in the distance, and you make your way through the forest path. Jimmy, you're taking ways. You can either go more quickly past toll booths and like gate booths, or you can evade them and slow your progress a little bit. Up to you.
I'm gonna go around them.
Okay.
I
Choosing
want us to
the more
not-
stealthy option.
Yeah, and just like because I don't want the cops to ever know we were here, potentially, unless we
Yep.
need them to know we were here.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so yeah, you slow your trail a bit, and you know you maybe added 5 to 10 minutes to your journey a little bit, but you are like absolutely certain no rangers have seen you, no toll booths have seen you. You're even taking paths that are like anytime you see like a large camp gathering, you're like, well, let's go take a left here instead, making sure people don't spot your car because you are particularly aware of that your car stands out.
Yep.
And, eventually you come up to a bit of an area you recall and find a driving pathway that would lead you up to Harlan's house. Would you like to-
I want to try to park a little bit away from that.
Okay.
And just kind of like have it, I guess, kind of off to the side of the road.
Yeah.
But just in a way that like the cops could potentially just be like, "Oh, Jimmy's car's here, but he's not at Harlan's house."
Okay.
Or he could be at Harlan's house, but maybe not. So we're okay with that.
Would there be like a parking area?
So the only
Like,
parking
kinda
area nearby would literally be Harlan's parking lot. It was, it was a long driveway where you could park a lot of cars. But Jimmy, as you're kind of working your way around the property to find a spot, you find like not really a road, but kind of like a step, like a footpath that you can fit down. You knowing that you're circling around his property a bit.
Perfect.
And through the tree line, you can see the house.
Yeah.
From here, but it's a bit tough, and you think you're pretty sure that no one would be able to spot your car here.
Can we make out any vehicles parked in the lot or in front of the house or anything like that?
Yeah, sure. So as you guys kind of like, I assume, start to pile out of the car and work your way through the woods there, make an investigation check for me.
Can we all do this, or
Yeah, anyone who's looking around.
7.
7?
Okay.
6.
One fail.
So are
And
we doing investigate?
if you want, you don't have to.
No, I'll take that XP.
Okay. So Ransom, Jimmy, the trees are really blocking a lot of it. The rain is starting to come down a bit heavier now. And as you looking through the trees, you can see that Jimmy, you spot this, that Chuck's truck is parked in the driveway. and Harlan's car is there in front of it. And as you guys kind of make your way through the tree line, Ransom, you notice not parked in the driveway, but on the left side of the house where you guys are sort of coming up, off to the side, there is a black unmarked car parked there, and the trunk is open. The rain is like splattering into the contents of it.
Okay. Guys, Detective Duke is here, and look, the trunk's open like he went and grabbed a shotgun or something.
Let's go check that out, man.
Yeah, this, I don't have a good feeling. I didn't have one, but now it's worse.
Be careful about waving around your piece with the cop nearby.
Yeah.
Well, that's why
the
it's in
weapons
my-
tucked away.
Yeah, hide the weapons.
Tucked. It's underneath,
Don't
yeah,
do a
it's
cheddar
like
bob.
underneath the hoodie, tucked in the belt buckle. Hides it, and it feels great.
You guys, don't you think it's gonna be weird? What if he did not go and grab a shotgun from the back? Maybe he went to go grab something else. It'd be really weird.
He's a cop.
we
He's
just
not going to
show
leave
up.
that hanging open unless he was under attack.
I'm just saying, maybe we can, like, you know, pretend we were hiking and we came to see the house and we're like, oh shit, something is weird's going on.
I don't know if you know this, man. I'm not a good liar.
Yeah,
I think
why
he's
you're
gonna
not
see
coming.
right through me,
You're-
man.
You're gonna hang out behind somewhere back so that
You can
Duke doesn't
lie
think
by
you're back.
omission.
Okay, all right. I'll
Yeah.
hang back
Just-
if you guys need me to hang back. Maybe I'll hang with Madison. Probably wouldn't be okay if you saw her
I shouldn't be
necessarily.
seen, yeah, but
Yeah.
let's check it out real quick.
Okay, go.
You guys
I'll
kind of
hang.
like hurting your way around, moving your way up a little bit of an incline, and like the grass here is starting to get like squishy from the rain, and the mud is like pouring up on top. And then you see, as you kind of move up to the car, in the back, as you make your way over to it, there's a lot of plastic, and as you start to get a better view of it, you see evidence bags. You see a broken blood bag, marked with a tag, and some of the descriptors inside the bag have the date and the location being the hospital back lot. And you know this is from the night of Josh and Simon's break-in. And you see a scalpel with dusted marks of fingerprints on it, same markings, backlot hospital. And you start to find things that some of you have seen, and maybe some of you have like touched directly. You start to see other little pieces of evidence, and you see fingerprints and markings with question mark unknown identities, but markings on different papers and different sheets piled up in the back of this car.
Can
Yeah.
I open every single bag?
Sure. Yeah. Start going through it all. Yeah.
No, not like really touching everything. I'm breaking the seal on
Okay.
every single evidence bag.
Break the chain of evidence. Yeah, I like it.
All right. Yeah, you take it open. And as you're lifting them and taking them out, you see underneath that, one of the larger bags is one of these wine bottles, broken, emptied. Jimmy, you actually note that the wax seal is broken off, and like there's a little bit of it around the lip of it, but the wax seal is gone. And it's the same wine bottle that you and Ransom had or that you had been inquiring about.
That's fucked up, man. This thing, whatever it is, like did this all come from this house? Because if so, then like same guy, man, or same thing, whatever this thing is.
Is there a name or sorry, like a location tag on the evidence bag?
There's
for the
no
wine?
location on that one.
Oh, okay.
And make an investigation check for me.
Sure.
This is on the
6.
driveway.
Sorry?
Where's
6.
these bags?
They're all in the
Sorry.
trunk of the car with rain on them. Yeah,
Oh,
and
the
Angel's
trunk of the
still
car.
like just having them fill up with water.
Okay, I'm just gonna not run, but like jog to the door just to
Mhm.
listen, making sure that nobody's coming towards
Yeah.
the door.
I
Giving
don't
us
know
some
if you
time
guys
to
have the
go.
map that I sent you before.
Yeah.
So if you have that open, the left side of the house is where you are right now. So as you run around, you work your way up to the porch. You can see that the door's open, like a full like foot.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand to like the side of it just to make sure. Like I'm just listening. If somebody's gonna walk out that door, we're all gonna book it.
Yeah. Make an investigation check for me as you kind of like listening in. And Ransom, did you roll one as well for the?
I rolled a 6 on the investigate.
Okay. So,
8 total.
yeah, as you listen inside, you start to like, you hear a strange, like, just almost melody. You can't quite pick it out, but there seems to be like, kind of sounds like music inside.
Okay. Question.
Mhm.
I know he has a piano in there. Is it the piano, or is there more?
You could,
more
if you
to
wanted to, you can take an investigation look and try and see through the main door. You know that would be a straight shot from here right through the house where you could see the piano.
Yeah, I'll do that. Investigate.
Yep.
That's a 10.
Yeah, looking through, you can see right through the back double glass doors where you guys had broken in before, and you see the piano in front of it there, and there's no one sitting at it.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna wait till the other guys come.
Yeah. Is there anything you guys are doing at the truck? Angel, what are you doing with them now that they're like all open and ready to take on as much water as you want?
Oh, now that they've been tampered with,
Yes.
I'm fine with it.
Okay. Are you putting them back into like into the trunk so like even
Yeah,
opened
I
up
just,
they
like,
can keep?
Yeah.
He's just giving it all a nice wash.
Yeah. So they're stacked in there, lit like the pops are topped, and they're still filling up with rain.
It's like the psychopath that goes to the grocery store to open every single bottle of Coke. Just open the tab and just walk off.
Wow,
Just a
that's
freak.
evil.
All right.
It's just,
But
it's just
I look at Angel, I'm like, nice. Grip the
and-
baseball bat.
Ransom, can you make an investigation check for me, or actually a sense danger check?
Sense danger, I might be better at that. About the same. That is a 9. No, 10. I'm sorry.
You get a memory of the night when Josh and Simon were stealing, and you remember Brody throwing a bin and everything flying everywhere. He turned on the lights. You grab a scalpel. You run outside. You throw it to the ground. And you remember one of these is a scalpel with fingerprints. And you can see even now as you like start to lift one of these bags, as like water's beating up on it where the fingerprints have been taken, you can see that they're still there, intact.
Reach in, wipe it down with the old T-shirt. Got him already involved in the family business.
Is the rest of the car unlocked?
You check it and it's not. It's just the trunk is open.
Okay.
But yeah, I assume Brody's waiting for you guys. Is there anything else you're doing at the car?
I'm gonna go and if I can, I want to see if I can pick out the song. I know a lot of music. Don't want to brag, but
So yeah, as you get closer, you can see Brody kind of listening to the door, and so you instinctively do the same. And you can hear it's just like a slight melody. It's
okay.
doesn't really sound like anything in particular. At
Doesn't
this
sound like No
distance.
Doubt or anything. Okay.
No,
That's fine.
almost the opposite of that.
Mm.
What would you guys like to do?
Figure out what the opposite of No Doubt is. No, I'm joking.
Some certainty.
That took me too long.
Come on, guys.
you messed up the sum side of it, but the second part was great.
Yeah.
The all certainty.
True. Yeah.
I just didn't want it to be, too finite. Anyway,
Yeah. Give him some leeway.
I've got a wet T-shirt. I have just obstructed justice, and I'm gripping up a baseball bat in effort to go fight some alien slug. I don't want to be here. Let's go.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, all right, man. Brody, do you want to go in first, or do you want me to lead this?
Doing the. And I'll walk
Why
in.
are you pregnant, man?
Calm the nerves.
Yeah,
Um,
No, I've seen Olympic swimmers do that.
Push.
yeah, I walk in.
You push Brody in. You guys
I'll
make your way
follow right
inside.
behind him. Yeah.
Madison, you're okay?
I guess. I don't know if I get butterflies, but I feel like I would right now.
I've got plenty.
Good.
You got maggots.
Seriously, hope not. Jesus God. Jesus. And as you guys make your way inside, you see the apartment that you had seen before. On the right now you have the bathroom door and the bedroom door. In the distance you can see the basement stairs, and on the left you know that there would be a kitchen around the wall with the living room opening up. All the doors on the right are closed.
Does the basement have a door?
No, it's just an open
Is there
area.
a light
down.
on down there or no?
You don't see any light.
Should I call out for him? No, man. I think we should try to be stealthy and make our way down there.
It's probably in that fucking
We're
freezer
really
room.
good at being quiet. Let's do this.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a stealth check.
Yeah.
Same.
And sorry, which way are you guys going at the moment?
Towards the basement, I think.
Yeah.
Making your way down. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, make your basement. Make your stealth
Make
check.
our basement check.
Make your basement check.
Yep.
I'm gonna use a luck.
Okay.
Gonna use the luck. Yep, I need that because I rolled snake eyes.
Got 7.
Just as everyone else is sneaking down the stairs, I'm just gonna like crack the bedroom door.
Okay.
Just real quiet.
Inside you see like it's kind of in disarray a little bit. Some of the blankets are pulled off the bed a little, but at a glance you don't see anything more than that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Just close it up. And I'll try and follow down.
Yeah, you guys make your way down. What was the stealth checks?
That would have been a luck, is what it was.
Yeah, 12.
7.
Using luck.
6.
Alright. Okay, sticking with it.
What about Madison? If she rolls a good one, then we're good. We're gold.
No, she's good.
Right.
But as you guys are walking down, the first 3 of you are kind of like following. Which of you has the flashlight? Is it Angel's normally? Is it his?
Yeah, it's
Okay, so
normally mine.
then you'll have it. Yeah, as you guys are making your way down, the first thing you notice as you're crawling back into this basement is that it's a little less cold than before, and you don't. Again, there's no lights on. It's dark. A little bit through the small windows around, you can see a little bit of light coming in, but through the storm, it's still kind of gray. No lights are on, and you can hear the sound getting a little louder. And first, Brody, you kind of pick it out. There's like just the sound of old radio music just playing. And as you guys are looking around, you can hear that it's coming from the set of shelves that you hadn't thoroughly explored in the past. Through the dark.
Okay. Sorry, was that coming from the left or the right side?
So as far as the map is concerned, for the basement, you work your way down a set of stairs, and it's essentially on your left into a darkness with shelves that you guys didn't really go to before.
Okay, that's the third picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck. I'll go towards the music.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow. Yep.
Wrenching my
Brody,
grip on the baseball
maybe.
bat.
All right.
Got
Each
one
of
hand on
you-
the knife.
Yeah, each of you kind of push your way forward.
We forgot the chains.
With
Our
the
whole plan-
chains?
No.
No,
That
got
guy
the
grabbed the
chains.
chance.
Yeah.
Oh, we grabbed it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
That
our whole
ain't
plan.
crazy.
No, chill the
We're like,
fuck out.
no, retcon, we did. No.
Yeah, as you kind of make your way towards the door, the music gets a little louder and a little louder. And yeah, Angel, as you shine your light past the shelves, you see one of these bottles that together you guys have seen a few times now. This one empty with the wine, the wax cracked off. And pressing on, you then see a door, and it's closed.
Do we want to like just bust in like Let's just kick that shit down and just go in. Like,
Kool-Aid guy.
Let's see if we can hear anything. I'm gonna
Okay.
put my ear to the door.
Inside, make an investigation check for me.
That's a 9.
You start
yeah.
to hear slight static and
Like a
the
TV.
sound of someone speaking over a radio, like a handheld radio.
Okay, I'm gonna turn back. There's somebody in there.
we should knock. Okay, maybe don't knock. I don't know. I'm just
Like slow.
okay.
Stick in.
Can I just crack the door open just slightly, just so I can like see in between like a 30-degree angle.
You
See if I can see
certainly
anything.
Try.
Yeah, you start to open it, and inside you can see there's a little bit of a flickering lamp. You see the light of it on the wall in front of you, where you see some shelves and some old clothes and boots stacked up on them, and as you start to open it more, you just see like cement wall beyond that. If you want to keep looking.
Yeah, I'll push further.
As you press it open more, you start to see another piece of shelving against that far wall, and you see a small window above it with like a shade drawn over it. On the shelf, you just see some random knickknacks, more boxes, kind of like the hoarding that had gone on the opposite side of the basement. There's random things stacked all over the shelf, but somewhat with a little bit more order to it. Then as you press it open a bit more, you see a dark patch on the ground.
Fuck. Is that? Would I know it's blood, or is it just like a gooey substance?
As you start to
Or-
like keep pressing the door open, you can see the way that the light is like flickering off the edge of this liquid it's viscous, and your brain goes to blood. And as you keep pressing open, you see more pooling of a blood, and then a hand.
Okay, I'm gonna stop pushing the door, and I'll turn to the guys. Somebody's on the floor bleeding.
Let's go.
Okay,
Open it.
I'm gonna fucking kick the door,
I pull the knife.
and
I stand
shit.
guard
Yeah.
here.
and I'm gonna
Stay
try.
charged here.
If there's somebody standing talking, I'm gonna charge that person right away. If there's nobody standing, then I'll just walk in, I guess.
I'm right behind Brody. I got his back, boy.
Yeah, as you guys you kick open the door, the first thing you see, Jimmy, it flashes in your mind. You see a pool of blood, and you see the hand and face of Duke, of the detective Duke, face down in the blood. You can see one hand wrapped under him, the other one like grasping at a radio that is like slick with blood, and you can see the plastic of it cracked and the button of it thrown off across the room, which leads your eyes up. And in the corner, in the shadow, you see thick yellow webbing wrapping up around an object, vaguely egg-shaped, with a pale, cloudy yellow, with like dark orangish yellow veins wrapping through it. And you can see that it is slowly throbbing. And in front of it, to the side, you see a lit lantern and a record player just spinning en route.
Someone can someone is he dead? Like I'll go up and I'll try to feel for his pulse.
Yeah.
Flip him over.
Make an investigation check for me.
6. Fuck.
Yeah, you're not feeling a pulse. Angel, what's yours?
Peace.
What's your
What's your roll?
What's going on?
investigate?
All right.
Oh, he's staring at us.
Yeah.
He's being weird. Maybe it's
Sorry, I
computer
was
science.
muted. Did you ask me to do a roll?
You said you were going to help him investigate
Yeah,
the
just
body.
flip the body over.
Oh, you're just looking at it. Well,
Actually,
yeah,
flip the
yeah,
body
you
over.
see him. He kind of like lolls back his head, just falls back without strength to hold it. And you can see that it is the detective.
The Duke.
The
It's a
Duke.
Duke.
Guys, I can't feel a pulse. I don't know if he's dead or not.
My first aid training kicks in, and I like come in to try and take a look.
Yeah, roll investigate for me.
Yeah, that is a 7.
Yeah, you're feeling for a pulse. You don't feel one either. He's still warm though. Like this, you even like kind of reach and touch the blood and feel that it's starting to cool. You could tell that maybe it's been here a few hours, maybe not even
How-
that.
What was
How
the thing
much
in the
blood
corner?
is on the ground? Like, is it a lot?
There's a lot of blood, like
Oh, he's dead.
easily a liter or two splayed out in front of him, pooling
Oh.
away from him.
Will he be dead?
Yeah.
You said there was like a cocoon webbing thing in the corner.
Yeah. So in the corner, there is like there's a lamp in front of it on the desk with a record player kind of spinning on loop. But beyond that light, kind of eclipsing it a bit, you see just like this webbing reaching out into the corner of the walls. At the center of it is like this large, like 7 foot tall, 4 foot wide egg shape that kind of leans up against the wall, and it's like cloudy yellow surface that you can slightly partially see through, but it's just like a cloudy object with like dark veins passing through it and it's slightly throbbing.
I
Is-
shine the flashlight
what?
at it.
The fuck is
Get a better
that?
view.
It kind of like lights up and you can see the light wrap around it and through it, and inside you can see like there's a mass inside.
Is
Is the Duke's
aliens?
gun here?
Sorry?
Is the Duke's gun on the ground? is
You
in
don't
this
see it
room?
immediately, but make an investigation check for me.
I think we found the
That's a
monster.
7. Oh, 7.
As you're looking through his body, you see that it's like kind of wedged under him, under like his hip a little bit in like its holster still. And he's almost like his other arm is almost around it.
I'm gonna grab it. Yep, I'm gonna grab his gun.
Okay.
What do we? Fuck. What do we do? I know. I'm gonna grab the chain. I'm gonna like try to put the chain around the egg.
Yeah,
I'll
you kind of
help
like like go up to it.
Ah.
And like, as you're getting closer, you can like feel like this whole thing is like it's almost like a breathing, almost like a heartbeat, where it's just like it shudders from like some central mass that like
Yeah.
is pulsing out. And then you try and like press the chain up against it. And
Is there
nothing
any
happens.
reaction at all? No. Okay, back the fuck up with the chain. I don't. Do we fucking like?
Why don't you
Guys,
guys shoot it while it's
guys.
stationary?
I think maybe we go back to the original plan and we burn this place down.
From behind you, you see Madison is way back on the stairs, and she says, "Absolutely." Please.
Yeah. All right.
No, we
I'm
can't.
up for this.
Guys, we
Because-
can't burn the house when Duke is in here.
Don't
No,
grab his body.
Duke,
If they find us, or if they figure it out, we're gonna be fucked.
Duke is dead. None of our fingerprints are on anything once the house is burnt down.
Exactly, man.
Except
All the
for
evidence
everything that
bags
we
are
just
ruined. We're
touched in the
scot-free,
bag.
baby.
Yeah, I hate
We
to
left
say
it
Brody.
open to the rain.
Yeah, this is a clean break. Like, I know it feels real bad, but this ties it
Yeah.
up real clean.
What kind
Burn
of
it down.
lighting was it in this room again?
It's just one little lamp, and it's like kind of old timey. It's got like a yellowy,
Like naked lamp kind of thing. Like a naked light bulb.
Yeah.
Why don't we just burn the cocoon? This thing. We can go find gas somewhere and just
Why
burn
don't
it.
you just try throwing some fucking pucks at it first? Why don't you try that? Let's just burn this shit down, man.
Let's
fuck?
I'm gonna
start the fire here.
I'm gonna storm upstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the shed to see if I can find gas.
Yeah. So you run outside. You go to the shed. You see that it is locked, but beside it, you see the wood cutting axe that was placed back there before.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that and use it. And as I'm swinging, I'm just going, these motherfuckers are gonna get me locked up in jail.
Make a combat check for me. And Ransom, you said you were looking to start a fire. Do you have a means of starting a fire?
That's
I
a good
do.
question, but I'm likely going to go look for matches, and then look over an angel, like matches.
Whip out my Zippo.
10.
You whippo out the Zippo.
Yeah, you, Brody, you hack it open, and inside you do see a gas can, like not that much in it, maybe like half a liter tops.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I'm gonna grab it.
And inside, yeah, Angel, you got your Zippo. Is there anything you guys are trying to do now?
Yeah, I'm going to pull out the rubbing alcohol, like the little 500 milliliter container of rubbing alcohol that's in the first aid kit. Probably
Okay.
pull out some of the gauze, wad that
Nice.
up, and just set it underneath the egg, and then start just moving boxes
Okay.
close to it.
Yeah, and you guys see this, and you remember this whole basement is a hoarder's nest,
Fuck yeah.
filled with wood and splintering and cardboard. And as you light it up, it does start to burn slowly, and you can see even right away that this thing, this webbing in this egg itself, isn't particularly flammable, but it is starting to melt as if skin or flesh would, but very slowly under the small fire that's starting. Yeah, and it smells putrid.
I'll
And
just keep,
Jimmy, you remember the smell? It's like that you were searching for sewer before, but it was the salty, putrid smell.
Yeah.
And now it's like that with tar and smoke.
Yeah, I'll just keep trying to just throw shit at it to the point where I start coughing and once the smoke becomes too much, I'm just gonna head the fuck upstairs.
Yeah, just piling everything onto it from in the room, from outside, just bringing everything.
Leaving
here.
a trail for the fire to spread also to other parts of the house.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually work its way top down. It's
Yeah.
Pull some of the cardboard up the stairs.
Little cardboard trail.
Just
Right.
out of curiosity, Aaron,
Mhm.
how old's the furniture on the first floor?
It's actually more modern stuff, all throughout the apartment. You think maybe the oldest thing would be the piano, that even itself looks like it's clean and polished, so you don't really get a sign of old age. Everything that seems older is just a few things in this room, like a record player and a lamp. And
What kind of fabric or materials the couch or the bed made from?
the couch is it's wood with it's kind of like leather, like a fake leather. But you know that it's probably filled with sponge and stuff. It's gonna burn. The bed, is gonna burn. There's a huge carpet in the living room. There's a fireplace.
Yeah. I'm not
lot of
screwing
time.
about. Jimmy, slash that open so I can light it.
Fuck yeah, man. Let's get the knife out and
gonna-
start opening shit up so we can set the couch on fire and stuff too. Let's
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are upstairs now, ripping it all open.
Yeah.
And Brody, you running in with the canister gas. What are you doing with that?
Yeah. I'm gonna see them ripping the couch and I'm gonna dump it, you motherfuckers. And then I'm gonna start dumping it down the stairs. And then I'm gonna be like, Madison, go get the fucking stuff from the trunk. And then whatever left over,
Evidence
I'm gonna make just a trail of gas.
Okay, all right. She runs out. And at that moment, you guys hear a horrible sound coming from the basement. And then you hear screaming and screeching and wailing sounds, and you pry, as you're ripping apart this couch, you start to hear the creaking of stairs as something thuds foot after foot up this basement
I
stairs.
just run.
Get out,
Oh
get
no,
out,
there
get
is no door for the stairs, is there?
Nope.
Guys, piano. Move the piano.
I'll try to help him move the
Just
piano.
trying to block the entrance.
Okay,
with the
can you guys
piano.
make a combat check? Everyone who's trying to do that.
Yeah, I'll help.
10.
10.
9. As we're pushing the piano, I'm gonna be like, did we bring Duke up?
No, man.
No.
No, and you guys
No.
are pressing it up. And you start to edging it across the floor, and you hear almost in parallel as you're pushing it across the room, you hear this sound step for step coming with you as something is thudding and wailing its way up the stairs.
Faster would be good.
Yeah, make another combat check as you guys
Yep.
should continue to push. Angel, are you helping with them, or what are you doing?
I'm finishing lighting everything up, the bed and the couch and everything.
Okay.
12 for me.
Just as a precaution, can I make can I try and make a smoke wall at the entrance of the basement?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you run around. Jimmy, what was your roll?
9.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are pressing it even more, and you're catching up to the edge, the corner, and you're ready to turn it around. And Angel, you run up there. Can you make that roll for me too?
It's a cult, right?
Mhm.
13.
13. Hot damn. So yeah, you see like this wall of smoke waft down. And Angel, as you look down, you see like this hand partially formed and like jagged. And you can see like it has too many fingers. At a quick glance, you count at least 8. And half of them have like the darker skin of the detective, and half of them have like a paler skin. And they kind of meet and merge and spiral. But around them, you see like almost like a newborn, like they're covered in like a slime, and like the remainder of them are remembering that they've been pulling themselves out of. And you can see like another hand follow up.
Can I throw a puck at it?
You guys are pushing. If you want to stop pushing the piano, you
Don't
can.
fucking stop pushing the
I'm
piano.
getting
Okay,
heavy the one reborn vibes out of this.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you haven't played far enough in Bloodborne.
Oh, okay. No, the game's hard.
Just yell,
But yeah, you see like a wall of smoke come up, and then the rest of you. Are you still pressing the piano?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
I'll give him a hand with that now as well.
Okay. So everyone, one more combat check as you're turning it around the corner.
6.
12. Okay.
4.
I will use a luck.
Okay, that's still a half and a half. And as you guys are turning it around the corner, Angel, you kind of kept lock with this thing a little bit. Can the rest of you keep cool for me? Roll for that real
hell
quick.
yeah. Maybe.
So I don't need to.
No, you've seen it.
9.
5.
Too cool.
hmm
6.
Yeah. Ransom and Brody, as you guys are like turning the piano around, you are starting to press it up against the stair, like the entrance of the basement, and you see this thing lift and heave itself up off the ground, and you see for a moment a head made of 2 faces with like eyes and mouths split in different spots. You can see it's in the middle of some kind of transition from one to another. And as it piles up, its first mouth starts to wail, and then the second mouth follows. And you can see that behind it, there's this trail of tendrils of yellow mass moving up the stairs behind it. As you can tell, like the unformed bits of its egg and webbing are still a part of its body, and it drags
Sweet
itself up.
mother of Cronenberg.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop pushing the piano, and
yeah.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot
Okay.
it in the
Yeah.
face with my precise strike.
Yes, make that combat check.
Um, 9.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
you go to hit it. What does that look like?
So it says to inflict 1 harm. Is it 1 harm plus whatever the revolver? I'm assuming it's a revolver.
Yeah.
Does?
It's an addition.
So it'd
Yeah,
be
yeah.
2. Okay, so 2 harm, and I'm gonna try to shoot it in the face area the best I can. And yeah, I'm gonna try to knock it back.
Okay. And how much damage does it do? As well? What's the total?
2.
Plus
So
1?
it is a revolver, right? I did choose the right one.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think so.
Duke's weapon.
Oh,
Is
yes.
it- I can-
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it'll be two harm.
Okay. Yeah, so you see like the bullet just passes right through. Like it hits the cheekbone, and you can see like there's no resistance. Like whatever skeleton is inside is almost like it's like cake. It just disappears. Like it just fades away through it, and you can see the bullet crash into the basement wall behind it with no resistance, and it keeps kind of slopping forward. And then it reaches up, and it's reaching towards you now, and it's piling up against the piano. What do you guys do?
Back
I'm,
the
Fucking
fuck
run.
up.
I'm gonna try to like whip it with the shorter of the 2 chains. It's kind of like.
Okay, make that combat roll.
All right.
What are the rest of you doing?
How much did the revolver? How many ammo did the revolver have? Just so I.
If you
can
want to,
write
you could check. You can open it up and check right now. It'll be like what
I
you're
will
doing.
do that.
Okay. Yeah, make an
I'm gonna use
investigation
a
check for me.
luck. I'm gonna make that
Okay.
a 12.
Okay.
That's a 3. I've never
Um,
handled the weapon before.
Or I guess it'd be
I'm-
a 14.
I'm going to try and like collect myself
Yeah.
Like I'll roll another keep cool.
Yeah, do that. And Jimmy, what
8.
was your roll?
Mine?
Yeah. Was it the 12?
Well, 12 plus 2, I guess, technically, so 14.
Okay. Yeah, you take a slash at it, and you can tell, like, just from like this being a metal chain, you like slash at it through its face, and it like leaves a gap, almost like just pulling apart sludge. There's no resistance. It's not even skin, and it just moves it through. And then the eye and face that was above that part just kind of sloughs down a little bit and fills the gap, and it kind of like becomes even more uneven. But you don't feel that the silver of this has affected it in any way.
Fuck.
But
I think the chains are bullshit! Start packing up.
And it starts to pile up. And Angel, you notice like against the cloud of smoke that it's like it's unable to pass through. But then you see like its head almost like first the eyes go, and then the rest of the face, like sludge, follows after. And it starts to move up over the side wall, like this whole open area into the living room, and crawling up it.
Nope.
And Ransom, what were you rolling?
Oh, I
shit,
rolled
just
an 8 for keep cool.
Yeah, as you're starting to see this, like for a moment, it just becomes too much for it to even affect you, and you kind of take hold. Is there anything that you're planning to do now?
Like, well, I can't shoot it. I noticed that. Can't hit it. Noticed that. Time to go, guys.
And
Yeah,
around
man.
you, like the flames are starting to lick up on the couch and catching on the carpet underneath, and a little bit from the basement beyond it, you can see like the light and smoke pouring up.
We have to trap it in here. That's it.
He isn't getting. Or this creature's not on fire, like at all that we can see.
Not at the moment, no.
Yeah, I think we just we watch the doors, and we just try to keep it the fuck in here, man.
Let's go.
Does anybody? Oh, damn it. Never mind. Sorry, metagame thought.
I'm
So-
gonna.
If you
Sorry.
could-
I'm gonna check the gas can.
Mhm.
Is there any more gas in there?
Yeah, maybe a few spoonfuls.
I'm gonna grab it and toss it on him.
What a measurement.
And,
Yeah.
And fucking, I'm just gonna yell out, Zippo! Zippo! Because I'm holding my hand up.
I hand him the Zippo.
Why? Why?
I'm
I
gonna
wonder.
flick it on and I'm just gonna toss it where I put the gas.
My
on the
lighter!
Okay, I'll get you another one.
Yeah, and you see the lighter soar through the air. It catches like all the splashes on this thing as it's like pouring its way up the wall, and then the gasoline catches on it, and you just hear another horrible wail as it like screams out with an inhuman voice, and it's like climbing up over this thing. But then the rest of you see like that long like membranous tail that was following before starts to like move up on its own, almost like how a snake moves up a tree, and you can see like it's going up and around the far side of that half wall into the living room, and within moments like its whole body's halfway up over the edge.
I'm gonna sprint for the front door and say,
Yeah,
we gotta get the
yeah.
fuck out of here.
Okay, yeah, you're all sprinting it. Everyone to the front door.
Everyone out.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone out the front
Yeah.
door.
Yeah,
and then like
you
close
break
it
back
behind-
actually-
outside.
Just as I'm running out, I want to make an investigation check. There happen to be keys hanging on a latch of the front door.
Yeah, investigate for me.
Yeah, 9. 10 actually. Sorry.
10, like at a quick look, you can tell like whoever this was that was living here, not fully human habits. There's nothing, like there's no keys by the door, there's no shoes by the door, there's no jackets hung up, there's nothing where they would be. And in your mind,
Okay.
you can kind of remember that room in the basement. On the table, there seemed to be keys.
Too late. All right. Yep. Out the door.
You guys burst out the door in
Close
the
it
rain. Is there anything you're doing?
Yeah.
Just closing the door?
I'm gonna look to see if there's anything that I can like. Is it like a door handle? Like, is there any way that I'd be able to like basically jam the door closed? potentially?
It's a round knob
Okay.
for the main door itself.
And does it push or pull?
Push this in. I
It's-
think
It's
that's
it's
the-
a house door. It always
Yeah,
is.
it's got to push in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're outside now.
Screen door go outy, wood door
Yeah.
go inny every time.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna grab the door handle and just try to hold it tight so it can't be turned.
Okay.
And then keep it pulled against. I'm gonna say, someone go check the back door. I'm gonna try to hold it here
And
Oh.
I'll run around to the back.
until it gets really hot. Actually, maybe I'll put my
You've
hands
got
up
time.
first.
Like the living
Yeah.
room was just starting to like really
Fair,
catch
fair, fair.
flames. So
Yeah.
yeah, you've got some time.
Okay.
Angel, you run around to the back. Does anyone follow with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Ransom takes off after Angel. As you guys make your way to the back, you see like you've got the glass sliding doors there, and through the window you can see it making its way after you guys towards that front door. Within like a moment, Jimmy, you start to feel tension and pressure against that doorknob. Can you roll combat with me? It's like you feel like it suddenly like just yanks, like with almost desperation, like desperate
Okay.
strength.
Yeah. It's a 7.
Okay. I mean, a partial success. Like you get that moment where like it just slips out of your hand, like it's just a slick and it's rain and it's just a knob and it turns in your hand and you see the door fully open, like 2 inches before you just like double hand grab and go to like pull it. And it's right then when you see Brody, you see underneath where Jimmy's pulling it closed, you see like this half-formed hand with too many fingers making its way through the space. But it's kind of locked in place as Jimmy's holding that.
Don't let it touch my wee wee.
Okay, I'm gonna
Right.
I'm gonna run up to that hand and I'm gonna shoot.
Sorry,
Okay.
just as a question, where is Madison in all of this?
You see she's sitting at the detective's car, just covering her eyes and ears.
She's a bitch. There's something wrong with this girl.
It's called trauma.
13.
Yeah.
She didn't even do what I
Everyone's-
asked her to do. The one thing.
Everyone's reaction to trauma has been to call her a bitch. That's not a good sign.
Pretty indicative.
Why can't you handle it? It's just a mental illness.
13.
Nut up or shut up, you know?
Yeah, not great. What was the 13?
I'm going to use precise. Yeah, so I used precise strike, so 13, so it'd be 2 damage.
What are you
to
attacking
harm.
with? I didn't catch it.
The
What are you
pistol.
attacking with?
The pistol.
Oh, so you're shooting at the hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You aim right for the center. Like, don't even aim. Like, barrel against the hand, and you shoot, and it blasts through. And you can see like 2 of the fingers that are hanging below the bullet wound just kind of like hang limply, and the rest of them just kind of like scramble around, trying to grab backwards as they hold onto the gun itself, trying to like pull it from you. Can you make a combat, like a contest here to see if it yanks it out of your strength?
7.
7. Yeah, you feel like it starts to like grab onto it and it's holding it like its hand, like the fingers on the hand bending backwards over the way that would look normal and just like fully gripping it and you can't pull it away. But it's not able to like, pull it inside or anything. It's not able to escape either. It's like clanking against the space in the door trying to pull the gun in. You both are like at a lock still. And Ransom and Angel from the back, you just kind of see like that door just opens up just a little bit of light comes through on the other side as you're looking through the whole front door. Anything you guys want to do?
What do we do? What do we do, Angel?
Is it like reasonably windy since there's a storm out?
Mhm. Yep.
I swing open the sliding door so air can hit the fire.
Okay. Yeah. Can you make a keep cool check for me as soon as you do that? Ransom.
I want it hot. I don't want it to keep cool.
There it is.
I think I got it. Keep cool -2, so an 8.
Okay. Yeah, as you rip open that door, the wind takes it from you and it slams open full distance and this roaring couch and carpet on fire just for a second explodes back over the top of your head and you reel back and Ransom, you kind of catch him as you both make away just out of the space. Like Angel, you feel the heat like singe your forehead, like incredibly close. Ransom, you look at him and like half an eyebrow singed.
Worry about it later.
Yeah, but
Good
inside
idea.
the fire like rips up and like the wooden floor is catching and the area around the basement and all the drywall starts like slowly catching flame as like the paper around it burns behind the paint and moves its way throughout the house, lighting up the island in the kitchen, and all the chairs start to catch fire and everything individually, like the flames are licking up the walls. Yeah, is there anything you guys want to do?
Can we still see the like goo monster?
Yeah, through the smoke, you actually notice that its head has whipped around backwards, and you can see that it's peeling itself in the opposite direction. And you can see one of its hands is still stuck through the door. And Jimmy, you feel this as well. Brody, you as well. On the gun, you feel like just an extra tight pull. And then the whole arm goes limp. And Angel and Brody, you see the rest of it moving towards the opening in the back.
Oh no. Oh no. Can you do that smoke thing again?
If I have my lighter,
Angel, looking in, you don't have your lighter. You just have the pipe.
I'm just checking like all my pockets for what I got.
Yeah, do an investigate for me.
Sure.
On a 12 or higher, you'll have matches.
That's a 4.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
I use my luck for him.
Yeah, right. Wouldn't that be nice? As the yeah, but you start to see the creatures moving over the flames, and you start to hear it crackle a little bit, and like it's thinning out as its body like pulls its way over. And Jimmy and Brody, you see like this arm just like fall slack.
Did he give me back the gun?
You're able to pull it out, no problem. The arm's just sitting there and kind of slides to the ground.
I'm gonna like let the door open a little bit, kick the hand inside, close the door.
Okay, you close it. Is there anything you're doing as well?
Someone go check the back. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't come out this way. If it changes fucking mind again, man, I gotta make sure that like it can't get out of here. We gotta lock this thing down.
Okay.
Brody, that's you.
I will run to the back. And
Yeah,
I'll
as you
take a
turn the
look.
corner, you see like the window, like the sliding glass door is wide open, and Angel and Ransom are kind of 2 steps back, and you kind of lock eyes with what they're locking eyes on, and there's like a fire roaring, and there's like a face with one arm dragging its way through the flames towards you.
I'm gonna
How
try and
close is
close the door again.
Okay, yeah. Just do a keep cool for me.
Sure. 10.
Yeah, as you start to like try and pull it closed, you feel like the tracks of this thing has some tension, and the wind is pressing against you, and you start to slowly dragging it closed. But you get it to press closed with no way to lock it from this side. As you see the thing maybe 6 feet away from you, crawling through flames.
No, you know what? I'm gonna take my bat and wedge it in between the stop
On
and
the
handle.
outside.
On the outside.
Okay. Now you wedge
I'm
it into
gonna-
that space in the track, and it's within a moment, like you see this one like 7-fingered hand trying to dragging its way across the glass, almost seemingly unable to know how to get through it, almost unclear on how the glass is keeping it from moving. As you see as it tries to like paw at it and slash at it, and to no avail.
As I see Ransom do that, I'm gonna go grab the axe and do the same thing.
Okay, so just double lock it, put
Yeah,
it in
yeah,
the track,
yeah,
put it
yeah.
at the door handle, everywhere that'll keep this thing closed. Yeah,
Exactly.
and you see it like it just makes these mad swipes as like flames and smoke are building up in the room, and for a moment you see like it shakes, it rocks up a little bit off the track, just like that one like half centimeter rocks up a little bit, and then the flames and smoke fill the room, and all you can see is slight swipes as it's trying, and they get
Can
weaker.
I connect the dots here for a sec?
Sure.
Try something.
Yeah.
So that's an 8. Am I able to figure out that it seems to be attracted to motion? Like it doesn't seem smart.
Yeah, as you're like looking at this thing, you're realizing like it was just following whatever you guys were doing. It followed you out of the room as you started to light it up on fire, but none of you stuck around to hang out with it, and it spiraled its way when it detected danger. And it just followed you at the front door when you ran out the front door, and then it followed you to the back when the back was open.
Yeah. I go, like, come on, guys, let's get out of the way. And I start yelling. I'm like, Jimmy, knock on the door!
And you guys
Make
just hear
noise!
it screaming as fire and this thing combined as crackles and yells and everything. Yeah, so Jimmy, you start knocking on the door?
Yeah, 100%.
You start pounding on the door, and you guys see like the flicks of this hand through the smoke. They lessen, and then they disappear.
Okay. I'm gonna like wait like 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna start banging on the back door, just trying to like keep it distracted.
Okay,
Like,
it's
this
just
thing doesn't
wailing
seem
on the
smart.
back door. You wait and nothing happens. You don't know if it's come back or if it's gone towards Jimmy or what it's doing.
Back up from the door just a bit.
Someone should probably be with Jimmy just in case.
I got it. I'm gonna run back.
He sprints around.
Brody, our gopher.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish this house was smaller.
Runs his way all the way around, and this is when you guys start to notice like smoke is pouring up out of like the fireplace and the chimney, and smoke is like really pouring out now, more than like any normal fireplace smoke would. And the outside of the walls are starting to like smoke just a little bit as like rain is hitting it, and you see like steam and everything coming off the house. But you don't notice the doors moving at all.
Just in case, like, I go to the opposite side of the house, from the way Brody went, just to double check the windows.
Yeah, as you're like checking the windows, you run back to that side with the woodshed for a moment where you had like peeked into the bedroom and everything, and it's like smoke almost all the way up. Like you can kind of see the floor, and you don't see nasty, so you run around to the opposite side of the house, and you know there's like just 2 windows, one for the living room and one for a bit of the kitchen. Looking in, the living room is just full of smoke. You can't see anything. Through the kitchen, like you can see a bit of tile ground. You don't see any of the nasty there either.
Are you guys okay up front?
Yeah, man, we're good for now, I think.
Angel, that's when you see Madison kind of getting off the detective's car and moves over to you, and she says like, "Yep, I think I'm okay now too. That was a lot. That was just a lot down there. I'm so sorry."
Oh man, it's all good. That
all
fucking
right.
thing was fucked up, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was really, like, really fucked.
Yep.
Hopefully it's dead.
You guys want to stay here till it's ashes, or do you want to get out of here?
No, I'm not here.
No, you guys are. I assume now that like nothing's happening, you can start to like move your way around the house towards the front.
I'm not going to be able to sleep at night, possibly ever again, if I don't know that thing has perished.
I'm cool
Like-
with waiting just to make sure it doesn't get out.
Yeah, this is like the end of the thing, you know? Like, we need to make sure it's dead.
Yeah, man, I don't. Yeah.
As they're talking, can I go to the trunk just to see if? Because I still have my suspicions of Madison. Can I just see if everything that was touched before is still there? Like
Ransom,
nothing
I
is gone.
believe, brought all of it inside of the basement fire. He just wanted all the evidence to burn, I think, unless I'm misremembering.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I asked Madison to go get it, but she
Yeah.
never brought it back.
Oh, okay. Then whatever you guys didn't bring in is still there, just as is.
Okay, she didn't take anything.
Like you see, there's still like a few of the bags there, kind of filled with water. I don't think you guys took any of them with you. Right? You just left them
No.
all in the trunk. Yeah. So everything that you remember being there is still there.
Okay. I
Look,
don't know what. I think we should wait. Maybe hide in the forest until the house goes down, or burns down, I should say, just to make sure that the creature doesn't come out. But at least be hidden just in case somebody comes and double checks on the house.
Yeah. Hang out in the tree line.
And as you guys are kind of like sitting, like maybe a few minutes passes before you do start to hear sirens in the distance.
Oh, that is
And
you.
You realize like park rangers would be like literally no more than 5 minutes down the road. The smoke is like billowing up in a huge pillar now. This would be the first thing they would call in for when you hear sirens.
guys, we got to take that evidence and go. I think. I want to stay here and see this burn, but we
Yeah.
can't be here.
Yeah, man, let's go. Let's do it.
Like,
Start grabbing as much of the evidence as we can, and yeah, just sprinting to my car.
Yeah, as you guys make your way down, you take up all the evidence, and you break through the woods straight back to Jimmy's car, and pile into it, and you start driving. Jimmy, you know you can kind of continue down this footpath a bit and make your way all the way back around to where the lake was, and just like potentially no sirens will see you. Hopefully in that direction, if you want to.
100%. Yeah. We want to
Shotgun.
stay at a people's eye line.
Yeah, so you're going to be taking a bit of a slower route through here, hopefully out of the way of everyone. So if you could make
Yep.
a stealth check for me, but you can add a +1 because of the option to take a safer route.
And drive cool, man.
Yeah, man. Always. Watch this. 11.
There you go. As you
Even
guys,
you're surprised at that.
I rolled a 10 plus 1. I couldn't believe it.
yeah, as you kind of like make your way through the pass, it's become darker now. It's like, sunset, but with the storm and everything, and you're pretty sure nobody's going to pick out your car as you're making your way through like more populated areas, but less official people, and making your way around campsites whenever you see people just trying to like make your way to the opposite end of the forest, and eventually you come out where you came in, which is like a little bit at the opposite end of town, closer to the Willow Lake.
Mhm.
And you make your way out, and you believe you are unseen.
Yeah, we're Angel, can we go to your place, man? Might need
Yeah.
to,
Yeah,
might need to
sure.
debrief here on everything that just fucking happened.
for sure.
What time is it around there?
I think around like 7 o'clock or so.
This is all what, Monday, isn't it? Yeah, this is Monday.
Tuesday.
No, it's
Yeah.
still Monday, I
No, it's
think.
Still Monday. Yeah.
Started
Angel,
your
you,
work day and things spiraled.
You you got beer in the fridge, right?
Yeah, I think there's still half a case.
Oh, thank Christ.
Like good stuff.
Okay. Yeah,
Perfect.
PBR, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
The
might be
good
a
stuff.
leftover pizza at Doughfather too. We can just snag.
Oh man, I haven't made a delivery in so long.
I think it's okay. For
Brody, you
today.
might need to talk to your dad for me, man. Or actually, sorry, Ransom, you might need to talk to Brody's dad for me or something. I don't really know how that chain of command works anymore, but
Does that
shit.
mean I own through like?
I think you're
the right
working
of
for your dad,
extension?
man.
I don't want to be an enforcer. Oh wait, that could be kind of cool.
No, I don't think you could do that job, man.
Yeah.
You fight like a bitch.
Fight like a wit. No. Yeah. I got
Don't-
nothing.
Don't worry, Ransom.
Ransom is just done.
In my show,
Okay.
we'll make you cool. I'll make you cool. And I'm gonna look at Jimmy. No, I'm not. I'm gonna make him an idiot.
And as you guys make your way uptown, you drive up in front of the Doughfather and Shawshank Projectionist. And as soon as you drive up, you see Mark, arms out wide, questioning like through the window, "What the fuck?" And it's right then. We're gonna take a quick break.
All right.
So yeah, let's we'll give us about 10 minutes, and we'll be right back to it. See you soon,
Sounds
everybody.
good.
Bye.
Bye.
I like that there is no line for Jardine and I.
Yeah, there's no journey.
I had scalloped potatoes 2 days ago. It was
Oh,
fine.
no.
Last night,
No.
Nope. my body.
I can smell them again.
What is wrong? What is wrong?
Okay, well, thank you for still, for some reason, watching. That's incredible. I commend
It
you.
is.
We're just cleaning up loose ends at the moment. The boys
Don't talk about loose ends.
Or cleaning it up.
Yeah, the boys here set a fire on house.
A fire on house?
Yeah, they set a fire on the house. And there was a
You're
thing
like,
inside. that
fire,
I'm
go
like-
get him.
Yeah. And there is a horrible thing seemingly inside, maybe burning, boiling, crackling. They're not entirely sure if it's dying or dead. But sirens ensued in the storming forest, and they had to get the hell out of there. They drove back to Angel, and everybody here's local hangout at the Shawshank Projectionist and Doughfather / Angel's apartment above them, where Jimmy caught eyes with his coworker Mark through the window, who is wondering where the fuck he's been all day. Ransom, in that moment, you also realize that this was a work day for you, and you see in front of the projectionist, there was like a stack of videotapes in front of the drop-off slot, which you see one VHS halfway in, and rain piling up under all of these VHS.
Oh, good thing they're in the plastic cases. Oh God.
Ransom.
Okay, guys, I've got it like
Yeah, I gotta probably deliver at
Like-
least a pizza.
45 minutes of work, but like we catch up after. You guys want to come back over here?
Sure, man.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna play in the arcade over there in the pizza joint. So I'll see you guys later.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
All right, maybe.
Madison.
Yeah, I'll
you
do
can-
that. I could decompress as well. Maybe play something, get the mind change. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think we
yeah.
still got
I
Mario
don't
Kart upstairs.
I don't want to look at you guys for like a minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
separate. Okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
upstairs.
It's kind of shitty, man.
All right.
Alright.
I'll get back as soon as I can, guys. Let me just see if I got to deliver anything, but I'll be up as soon as I can be, Angel.
Yeah.
Cool.
Angel, are you taking upstairs? Are you going
Yeah. upstairs
or are you hanging out? Okay. So Madison will
Yeah.
follow you up. Ransom, you work your way into the store. You see that it's a pretty small return box, halfway up the wall. It usually fits like 10 videotapes. You never really expect to see more than that. Having just dipped for the whole day, you see that it's full. And mainly it's just kind of a Tetris issue where some of the tapes slid in bad and the slot kind of got filled. So you maybe have 4 in there in the little box and then the rest outside. You take them in and you start to work on them. Jimmy, yeah, you go into the store and you see Mark just pissed and he's making up new pizzas and just points at the counter and you see 4 pizzas on the counter. One receipt's already supposed to be delivered like 5 minutes ago. And then the rest are relatively fresh and warm under it or above it, sorry.
Hey,
And they've got addresses on them.
I got these, man. I'm sorry. Today fucking sucks. Crap to-
All right.
Yep,
It just
yep.
keeps going to work. Yeah, and so you take off delivering, catching up. You can even feel like as you're like putting them into the pizza bag, like that first one is like kind of cold already.
probably.
It's not feeling great. The other ones maybe they'll survive, and you're taking off down.
Yeah.
Ransom, as you start opening some of the videotapes, some of them like that were on the ground, you can see like the water kind of piled up enough that like they got over the enclosure, like the snap that there would be, and there's a little bit of water beating inside. Some of the tapes you can see like just droplets getting inside the case a little bit.
All right. I just like go and sit them on the table in the back by the heater and just like they'll be fine, right?
They'll be okay.
But I mean, we have 6 copies of Fern Gully anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, and yeah, you set them all up by like the radiator a little bit, and hopefully they'll be okay. Brody, you step into the pizza place, I guess, into the seating area where there's a few arcade machines, and you're just like taking a moment, kind of like decompressing, just like playing random games there. You want to roll keep cool for me?
Of course. That's a 5. I'll take the experience.
Yeah, and you're just like, you're just not doing well. Game's not going well. It's not cooling you off, and you're just like, you're kind of pissed, kind of scared, and like, it's just like thoughts of like getting caught, getting jailed. Like, Josh, is that a loose end? What other loose ends are there? And then in your mind, you remember Chuck's body falling on top of you. You're struggling with it, and you remember a very big loose end.
Sorry, Aaron. I apologize, but you like went watery
you
there
went
for a second
warbly.
when you said you
Whoa.
remember Chuck, and then after that I heard nothing.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was
Hopefully
kind
my
of
internet's
creepy.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but great.
Okay. Did what I say come through at all?
It was like, and then you remember when you found Charles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it came bad for the stream as well, you just remember that, yeah, Chuck's body falling on top of you, you and Jimmy and everyone trying to like push it back in, or Angel, I can't remember who originally pushed it in. And then you think of, loose ends today, and then that is a very big loose end.
Gotta burn that place
Okay.
down too.
And Angel, yeah, you go upstairs, and I mean, maybe. Yeah, upstairs, Angel, as you're kind of unpacking and everything, I mean, I guess absentmindedly you do as you do. You take off the wet clothes, you turn on the computer, and you see Madison slide into the booth. Within a few moments, you actually notice that you have a message on your computer.
Okay. If you want, you can grab some like dry clothes.
Sure. And she stalks off into your room and just closes the door.
And pop over to the computer, check the message that's showing.
You have a invite.
From to
Slayer Fan 22.
do I recognize that name?
You haven't talked with anyone with this name before.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'd accept.
And when you accept, a message comes through with it, and it just says like, Angel, called you earlier. Didn't go through, and just like lots of ellipses here. It's Simon. Just wanted to let you guys know, like, thanks for helping out with the whole Madison thing. I couldn't do nothing, so I'm gonna go to Harlan's place and I'm gonna check it out. And I don't know, maybe I'll get some of that stuff from the bathroom you guys talked about that she took off with in case she's not gonna give it to you. I just don't want to leave, she wants this thing solved. I'm not going near Josh. I'm gonna help you solve it.
Were these like recently sent, or is this kind of like a message that he sent along with the invite?
Yeah, you see that these were sent like a few hours ago. So maybe like just shortly after you guys kind of talked to him before. I guess he just potentially just felt the need to do something himself. And that's kind of the impression you get as well.
Look around real quick. Right click, block.
Jesus.
Just turn the computer off.
That's fantastic. Okay.
like I've had enough today.
Not my problem.
Yes. That's amazing.
I go over to the fridge, see if there's any extra food left, or just grab a drink for now.
All right.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
Yeah. What's a band that Angel would like?
Oh, Prozac.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no
Madison
question
comes
there.
back out with like a Prozac t-shirt. It's a little cartoon guys, kind of like doing a high five. And for a moment when you look at the shirt, it's that blonde asshole with the spiky hair. It just makes you think of Josh again. It's like, all right. And then she comes out wearing that and sits back down into the Kenny Rogers Roasters booth of your apartment.
Hey, don't rag on
Hey,
somebody's
what?
furniture, you know?
Yeah.
As she like sits down, the cushion deflating, that chickeny smell comes out of the air.
I could go for some chicken right now. How about you?
No, I'm okay.
Have you eaten anything since you woke up?
When was the last time I ate something? Been at least a week, I guess.
So like, even if you're dead, like
Maybe
you
two.
figured you'd need some sort of sustenance for energy.
Yeah, but that's a bit of a problem, you know.
What do you, what's a problem?
I'm assuming by now you kind of understand that whatever the hell Harlan was, it's not about me. He didn't turn me into this or anything.
So you were this beforehand?
Yeah, for
Mm.
almost a year.
And what is this
And she just
exactly?
flicks, and you see as she lifts her lip up, just a little small nubby fang. I kind of honestly thought you guys just knew. I don't know.
Well, you know, there was. I guess it explains why Simon had such a hard on for you.
I don't even know if he knew, you know,
Just like the
anyway,
goth thing.
I guess. But
So who
yeah,
or what turned you into a vampire?
I mean, I don't know if you know how they work, but
Well,
it was
only
another
from
one.
like TV mostly.
Yeah. Something turned me. I'm assuming it too is also a vampire. And it's like this thing with Harlan. There's a lot of things in Snowcatch. I don't even know if Harlan's the only one of his kind. Like whatever it was that took him. And whatever it is that turned me, I think there's more. There's things out there.
Well, uh, it's been a week.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, you're an undead monster. Harlan was some sort of sludge creature that killed a bunch of people. I can use magic. Didn't know I could do that really.
Yeah,
It's getting weird.
that one was weirder than most. Yeah.
That's coming from you, huh? Weirder than most?
Most of the things, like you call me a monster, most of the other things have felt monstrous, not 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 like that, not magic. Not That's one level weirder for me.
Some smoke is the weird thing for you.
For me. Let me just, I've been in this for a long time now. I thought people were starting to catch on for a while. It was really kind of hard for me to be around people. And as
But
she kind of like looks at you, she's just like, she starts to like listen. And then for a moment, she just like nods twice and then waits and then nods twice and then waits. And she's like, and I can just hear you pumping away your blood all day long, every day, all of you around me all the time. And a school is a lot of people to be around. So for a
yeah,
long time, I just kind of peeled away from my friends and family and hang around them less and less.
how often do you need blood?
I'm supposed I've needed the whole time, but I haven't
Chose
drank
not to?
anybody. I went to the forest a few times, found animals, kind of tied me over, didn't really work. Made me angrier, made me more savage.
You're not gonna like feed on us, are you?
It's been a year and I've been okay. It's almost at this point like I'm too weak to even try. And you can see like she like puts her arm up for like an arm wrestle.
All right. I don't know what you're expecting here. Like, I'm work on a computer.
And you can tell like for a moment in her grip, like it's cold and there's strength there, but then like as soon as you start to like actually press on her arm, like you can feel like it just gives way, like strength just fades and her arm just falls, like no contest. And like so feel like it's easy now. Just try and ignore you, and for some reason I can't ignore it anymore. I'm sure you'll handle it just fine.
Okay. Well, if you need help with that, you should probably let us know, since we're at least partially aware of your situation. And it doesn't seem like you want to really feed on people.
I definitely don't. Simon and Josh there gave me an idea. And you see she like goes back into your room and like takes out her sweater, and like inside it you see one of the blood bags. It is in one of those evidence bags wrapped up from the back of the car, not the burst one that you had looked at before. And maybe this would be an option, but
Do you want a straw?
I don't. Not when people are around. I don't want to get stronger when I'm hungry with friends around. So
Okay.
yeah.
So is it like just silver? Like, can you do daylight? You can, right? You're at today.
It's okay, and honestly, I think it's because I haven't drank like even this, and she like thumbs her fang, like this used to be a fang. I had to like call out sick for a week when this first happened. I mean, the pain alone was something, but like I thought there was no way I'd hide again. And as you guys are talking, Jimmy, you do your pizzas and you come back, and Mark just kind of gives you a reluctant thumbs up, like you're all good for now, kind of thing.
All right, man. Sorry again. I'll talk to you.
Yeah, no problem. And you see Brody sitting by the arcade, and you can see he's just like pissed, like, and he's just like kind of like in this cyclic thought of unsure what to do. And Brody, you see Jimmy as well. What do you guys do?
Hey, man.
Hey, you done your deliveries?
Yeah, deliveries are done, and it's seems like all this crazy stuff is finally behind us, Like that's it. We can go back to normal now.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We still got the second situation that we touched.
What are you talking about?
Let's just go back to Angels.
Yeah,
Talk
no
about it.
worries, man. We can go talk about it there. Yeah, we'll head over to Angels.
And as you guys kind of walk by Ransom, you can see through the door as like Brody and Jimmy
I'll give them like
go
one
up
of
and
these.
and you've got the tapes all going. You've kind of got the droplets off these ones. You put them back in the case, like open, let air dry, and
I mean, it's got to be getting on closing time anyway. And I mean, Brody's dad owes my dad money anyway. I don't think he's gonna notice if I close a little bit early. Yeah, so I just like flip the close sign around and turn off the lights and head on over.
all right. You guys all make your way up, and you see Angel and Madison sitting in the booth. Yeah, what do you guys do?
So, how you guys doing?
It was a crazy day, man.
It was
Pizza?
I didn't bring any pizza.
man,
guys,
I don't even know if
I
I'm
don't
gonna eat.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer over here, but about Chuck, I just kind of realized that our fingerprints are all over that man's body.
Correction, your fingerprints are all over that body.
I don't remember touching him.
You guys helped me put him in the.
Yeah, we definitely helped him put him back in the ship.
I was nowhere near there, so
Angel, roll sense danger for me.
12.
You just play it back real quick in your mind. Everything you guys touch. And you remember Brody getting that crusty old towel and wiping everything down. And then you remember he wiped down everything he touched. Everything he touched. And you remember going to the bathroom and wiping down some of the bathroom edges and the towel rack and some of the things you touched. Then you have a very vivid memory of you going to that medicine cabinet, opening it, and grabbing a bottle about his diabetes medication. And you have no memory of wiping any of that down.
Now, what towel do you wipe it down with again? Brody, what towel? You used a specific towel.
Oh yeah, it's come right.
Jesus. Doesn't even need to be baited into it. Just
no, apparently.
rushes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, that's all that he had, okay? And it would make sense that it would be all over
what
the
the
house.
fuck? How did you not just throw up the moment you touched that?
Okay, first of all,
And
his house
you had
was
your hands on
distracting.
it, and you were wiping things down.
Did it even fold?
Making a
Probably
similar
not,
motion?
right? Like it's just like it's like hand towel size. And like you
Like-
take it off the towel rack and like that one bend is in from like where it was drooped over and that just jumps up.
That's just.
I don't
hard
remember
water.
you washing your hands after touching that thing.
Yeah,
What were
but
you
you know
trying to
what?
say?
Also, too, I did give you the $5 right after it, so technically you've touched it too. So let's get back into the game, okay? We got to figure out how to get rid, or at least to clean up him.
We can just burn his place down.
Guys,
Why?
No,
Why?
that can't
we
be.
seriously
I
gonna
don't-
do
I
the
don't know
serial
about-
arsonist?
I don't know
Oh,
about that.
That
Like,
one's too much for that house. Oh, he's like an apartment too, wasn't he?
Yes,
Yes.
and eventually
just-
people are going to call in from his work, and then they're going to be like, "Hey guys, have you heard from Chuck?" And the receptionist is going to be like, "Oh, he went home on Monday," and then they're going to be like, "Well, it's Thursday or it's Friday. He hasn't come to work. Let's call and see a wellness check." Boom! They find the body. Okay, that's exactly what's going to happen. We gotta figure this out.
yeah, that's not wrong. That's kind of what happened with Harlan. You know, a little bit.
Yeah. But so what? You want to hide the body?
I think you guys should. I think that's a great idea. No one knows right now.
Yeah, and we might have slipped his name to Josh, so we can't trust him.
I shouldn't be hearing this. I suddenly have to pee a lot.
Just down the hall to the
walking
left.
by. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean, first of all, if like as Redson walks away, I'll be like, first of all, he's fucking part of this, and if we get caught, I'm 100% gonna rat him out. Because if anybody has sway with the fucking cops in this town, it's his dad.
We're not
And
roll
these are
sense
best-
danger.
Just do that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Mike, roll stealth.
You might not have, bitch. I'll use a luck point.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'll use a luck point too. Fuck
Okay.
my
So
last one.
you kind of hear that he says your name, but he doesn't, like Ransom. You hear Jimmy say like he, and you know it's pointing to you, but you don't quite catch the words he's saying. You're still suspicious nonetheless.
I think it's pretty safe to say that we're all involved in this.
Yeah, man, we're all in this together. And
Yeah.
I honestly, but the big problem I have is like Chuck was a big guy. How the fuck are we gonna sneak his body out of the shed?
I know you don't love this, Jimmy, but it's got to be at night then.
Fine, but like one person sees us dragging his gigantic body out, and we are fucked.
Really late at night.
Yeah, and we do have the rain and the thunder kind of masking noise.
That would
so-
actually help because fuck are we not quiet about anything we do.
But even after we get his body, where do we put it?
That's the other problem.
I mean,
Like,
And
are we like
even-
lake dumping this, or
it's
even
not
if
a bad idea. No one
we
goes
do
there.
remove his body, at some point someone's gonna go to his place, and there's still everything in there.
But it's just
Wasn't there like another bottle of that crazy expensive wine and stuff there?
I don't think I think we got the only one that had actual stuff in it. I think me and Ransom took that one.
But Brody, you
Okay.
do remember there being one in the garage, just laying on one of the. Yes, you didn't really investigate it too much, but you did take the one from his fridge.
I,
Yeah.
Make my way back from the washroom.
Mhm.
Yeah, he does have another wine bottle in the fridge.
No, you took the one from the fridge. There's one in the garage.
Oh, sorry, in the garage is what I meant to say. We could take that with us.
Yes,
But,
taking evidence. Brilliant.
Yeah, why do you care
Bad
about
enough we
this
have
bottle?
one.
Are you guys crazy? You're the one who took the evidence bags with you. Don't fucking blame me with this. You fucking nuts.
He's got a good point, man. And Brody, relax, man. I know you're on edge. I know it's been a hell of a day, but you know,
What does the
we're like
bottle
a
have to
family
do with
now,
it?
man.
So what'd you say, Madison?
Why do you care about taking this bottle? It's just a bottle.
I don't. Well, okay. Yeah, Ransom. Why do we care about the bottle?
And then,
You
okay,
were supposed
sorry,
to
I'm
do
gonna
music?
like sense danger or connect the dots at the same time.
Go connect dots.
Connect the dots. All right, 8. Holy shit! I left that bottle in the care of my mom.
Yeah, man.
Oh god. She's
What?
an alcoholic.
Dude, there's
Look-
no way she's gonna drink that bottle.
I mean, maybe not. She thinks it's worth a lot of money, but if she,
I don't think she thought it was worth that much money, though.
then she might drink it. Anyway, Madison, the whole idea is that everybody that was changed had that bottle nearby. So there's
Okay.
possibly some there might be some sort of transformative property or something to it. I don't know. I just know that we found it close to everybody, or these guys found it.
Okay. Do you have one?
Like at my place.
No,
Just
we
that
should get
one?
the one from Chuck's though, just in case. I think.
Okay, so then
Yeah, let's
There's
get
one
that
more.
one.
maybe
Okay.
there is a
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Maybe we'll get that and we'll test it out or something.
I think I need to get that back from my mom though, like ASAP.
Okay, why don't we?
Yeah.
Well, we got some time to kill, so why don't we go do that? Go to your house, get it, and then kill some time, and then we'll head back to Chucky's. And
What are we gonna
Well-
do with his body, and what are we gonna do with all the shit in this place?
Think-
We're gonna lake the body.
Yeah, I can clear some room in the.
Wait.
Will his big
Wait.
ass fit in my trunk?
Wait, hold on.
You're thinking
Hold on,
Into Bernie's
we
den.
can't, we
Yeah.
can't all get in the car and then get Chuck. But also, anybody got any cinder blocks? Because you know what happens to bodies that go into the lake, right?
If
Oh,
They-
dude, you are learning from the family business.
They
man.
go to the short. No, I've just
the
watched
man's
TV.
shoes for sure, dog. Yeah, man.
You ever watch NYPD Blue? Like, come on, any show where they put like somebody dumps a body in the water, it always shows up sooner or later, and they're gonna connect the dots.
It's true.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I don't need to breathe. So worst case scenario, I can like get under there and just like tie him up, tie him down, make sure
Sure.
he's.
Okay.
I think I can handle the underwater part.
All right.
Pretty
all
yeah,
right.
sure.
and
Okay.
we have the chains, so we can
Oh,
use the chains.
Madison
Get a
can't touch
lock.
I think those are
Yeah, I
pretty.
Oh,
can't.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's
she
right. I
can't-
forgot. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
Yeah, and Jimmy, like like these are pretty like they're
Yeah, I
not
feel-
heavy duty. They're
I had a
more
feeling they were like
decorative.
light chain. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's like fucking paperclip chain, man.
basically.
Relax.
Yeah. Well, maybe Chuck has something in the shed that we
Yeah,
can use.
Yeah, I like that idea.
So that's what we're doing tonight. Then is we're gonna go dump a body in the lake after
You
we
guys have a
set a
second
house on
car?
fire.
Oh,
Do we have a second car? Brody? Do we have a second car?
because there's
He's
no way
thinking
we can
about
all
it.
fit unless one of you guys gets in the trunk.
My
I'm
car.
saying he's big, right?
I'm
Mine's
not doing that.
Mine's not big enough, I don't think, to get
So
to fit
he's
that.
got to
dude.
be in the car.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
not
God.
okay.
Well,
we need a
we
trunk
can-
that's big enough, Brody.
Well, hold on. Not everybody needs to go do everything. Like, we can have Ransom go get the wine bottle from his mom.
Okay.
We can have a couple people deal with the house, and everybody else, a couple people deal with the body.
I'm not putting that body inside of the car. If it doesn't
Put some
fit in
like
the
sunglasses on and put him in the back seat.
man, I'm not doing. You need to know that's not happening. Not in my fucking car, man.
It's just
Then
worse
take
nightmare.
stuff
Gonna
out of your
weekend at
trunk and
Bernie's
stuff
truck.
them in there.
I don't think he's gonna fit in the trunk. The trunk's not that big.
I don't
Well,
think
he's
you
already
guys
dead.
liked when I
You could
Tried to
Tetris his
make him fit.
legs.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't want
okay.
you. No bending.
Okay. Let me just bring me home, and I'll ask my dad if I can borrow the car for a few hours.
Should you ask
Okay.
Ransom's dad? I'm assuming he owns the
Maybe-
car too. I'm not
Is
sure.
there something about Ransom's dad that
he's
I
not,
don't
Like
understand?
total loan shark, man. Like
Oh,
I think
yeah.
he
For
owns the
real?
town.
Like-
I really don't know.
I
didn't know that.
I don't know how much he owns, but like Dad's definitely doing something more than
Yeah.
managing
On
waste.
multiple occasions, I've heard Ransom's dad threaten to kinetic cut somebody.
Okay. All right.
You know what? Maybe I'll ask my dad when I'm
Interesting. All right. So when do we want to do this?
Yellow kinetic cutty.
Looking at the clock, it's like 7 o'clock right now. You got like sundown, an hour and a half maybe. So
2 in the morning.
Yeah,
Oh,
it has to be late.
It's got to be late.
Like
Gotta be late,
we
it's gotta
set
be
fire
dark.
to that cabin. The fire department and police and everybody's gonna be all over the woods.
Oh, then we
This
should
is
maybe
good.
do things
Use it.
sooner.
No, we're gonna be going to the woods to drop off the body.
Yeah, maybe we should use Ransom's dad's like waste disposal.
Oh, true. Hey, what's do you know if your dad has like extra rugs laying around and what river he likes to dump the bodies in?
Or does he just use his
No,
landfill?
like we don't
Yeah.
talk about that stuff at the dinner table. Remember, I can only get dinner once a week, maybe once a month.
Sure, the
Yikes.
calendars are busy, man.
You know how hard it is to schedule that with my folks.
Sure, when we were there,
But-
your mom wasn't interested. I remember that. Yeah, man.
There's definitely a. You remember the Simpsons? Where there's like you have 30 minutes to move your car. Your car has been towed. You have 30 minutes. Your car's been crushed into a cube. You got 30 minutes to move your cube.
your mom gonna crush your cube?
Yeah, I don't really
No,
understand.
no,
what's going
that's-
with
Is
this.
that like your
that's-
heart?
No, I'm saying we could probably put Chuck into one of those things, and
Do you have access to a scrapyard?
I mean,
Also, the blood's gonna come out, man.
yeah, but it's. I mean, that stuff's filled with junk anyway. I don't know. Just a thought.
I don't know
If we're gonna
blood
burn
will
the
come
place
out.
down, why don't we just burn him in the house?
Who's
Because
burning
two
the house?
fires,
Yeah, I
two
don't.
fires in one day.
especially
That's
in this
really
little
We haven't
suspicious.
had a
town.
fire. Yeah, we
It's
haven't
gonna
had a
be-
fire in this town in fucking forever.
Then what are we gonna do with the house then?
Don't worry about the house. We just wipe it down.
Remember, nobody knows Chuck's missing except for us.
Can everyone but Angel roll investigation or sense danger? Either one.
Yeah, I'll roll sense danger.
You get a +1 to investigate if you
10.
do that.
I got an 8.
Okay. So, Jimmy, you start to think like as he's talking about Chuck and talking about the place on fire, you start to think like, hold on, there is something about Chuck and this place on fire. And Ransom's like, there's a truck. Chuck's truck. You both at the same time realize Chuck's truck is at Harlan's, which is currently on fire.
Right.
Oh. So we could just have it set his place on fire too and just make it the suspicion onto him.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Do we still have to get rid of Chuck's body though?
In the fire.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Why would Chuck burn his own house down?
It's crazy, right?
Because there's
It's like a murder-suicide situation.
evidence there that he's I don't know.
Wait,
I
if
got
his
nothing.
truck is at Harlan's,
Yeah, they're gonna be going to his fucking house.
yeah,
man.
they're already there.
There's a good chance.
Maybe not yet.
Oh no! Oh no!
But-
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna be
Hey,
pacing.
they don't have my prints on file. I don't know about you, Brody, but I've mostly been under the radar. I look at Jimmy. He's like,
What are you talking about, man?
Okay, hold on. All right, so Chuck's truck is at the place.
Yeah.
There,
We go get the truck.
no,
That
No.
hard-
Oh
Harlan.
shit. No, that's a good point, man.
maybe if his body goes missing, that's just the perfect thing. We don't burn down the place. They think maybe his body was in there.
There we go.
And he
No.
disappeared. He committed the crime, and he just ran away.
He gets saved by the bell.
Okay, well then at
Never
that
seen
point,
or heard from again.
then we
Wait, so are we
need to
still
go-
disposing of the body or not?
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah.
It sounds
And we
like the
don't
lake
have-
thing's on.
We don't have to do it in town. Is there a place where this lake kind of empties out into a bigger lake just outside of town? You know, further away.
You know
half
that
an hour,
kind
20
of.
minutes away.
Okay.
You
Just a
know that
perfect body dumping
kind
spot,
of,
you know?
like near where you were at the abandoned place. Angel, you know this more so. And as you're like talking about this, like where to dump the body, you remember there is a bit of like a small channel / river that kind of goes under the mountain. It's a little bit beyond some of the willows, even further than the dock house down the shore. And yeah, you know that there's potentially a dump spot.
Yeah. I guess we could hope that the current takes him underground.
Cool.
Why don't we do that? Yeah, and Madison, maybe you can help guide it along towards the underground.
I'll do it.
Perfect. All right, so yeah, Brody, just make sure you get whatever car's gonna fit that gigantic body of a man.
Yeah,
And someone's getting
Yeah.
wine, I think. Why?
Yeah, we're just gonna check it out just to make sure
In
it's
case
not
it turns
like
people into
Well,
Good
I feel like
slugging monsters.
like I
shapeshifter.
don't know, Angel. This feels like a safe place. Would you be okay with me storing it here?
The wine or the
Yeah.
body?
No,
Oh,
the
yeah.
wine, dumbass. I don't want to put the body here.
Yeah, sure. That's
Just-
fine.
Just don't drink it.
Not really a wine guy. I
know,
have
but, like,
class.
In
PBR,
yeah.
baby.
yeah, class. That's what we call that.
It's the summer school of drinks.
Oh shit.
Okay, so what's the? It's still early. What's the divvy up for now? Is anyone just
Yeah.
hanging around here, or is anyone going with Ransom to his place, or
Hmm.
do you all waiting to do this all at 2 a.m.?
Well, I'm gonna probably finish out working my shifts. If
Okay.
anybody needs to be dropped off somewhere, I'm happy to drop you off. Yeah, I'll drive Brody back to his place and stuff like that too.
Okay.
Might
But
as
yeah,
well drop Ransom off.
Yeah,
Maybe
for
his
needs to
mom.
go home, I'll give them both a ride, and then I'll just say, yeah. So, Ransom, what time do you want me to come? Like, do you want me to come pick you up, or are you riding your bike into town again, or
well, I can pick him up after I.
you want to pick him
the
up?
car.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you pick him
Yeah.
up. I'll meet you guys at Angels later then.
Sure. Brody, meet me like, I don't know, an hour afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to talk to my dad anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
So let your mom know I say hi. Okay.
I'm
Thanks, Ransom.
definitely gonna do that.
Cool. Thanks, man. I'll call her.
I'm gonna probably wait. What? Door's already closing on Angel's place. Yeah.
All right, as you guys split up, yeah, Jimmy drops everyone off. Yeah, Brody, do we want to start with you?
Sure. I'm gonna go into the house. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Is it alright if I borrow the car tonight? I was gonna head over to Josh's place, and you know it's been raining and stuff, so I can't take the bike. So I'm gonna bring it back tomorrow morning before work. So if that's all right with you,
Roll manipulate for me.
of course. Hold on.
You hold on.
Never mind. Ooh, that is 12.
Okay. He's just like, okay, that's good to hear. Josh's dad called me earlier today, said he hadn't seen Josh for a little while. Talked to you, said you weren't with him. He was maybe with some other guy he mentioned. So
Yeah, that's great. If you've seen Josh since then, that's really good. His dad was pretty worried, so.
Oh yeah, yeah. I met up with Josh earlier today, and yeah, he's wait a minute. I spoke to Josh's dad too.
Yeah, Josh's dad called me, said you spoke, and said that you hadn't seen Josh in a bit.
Yeah. Question.
His fucking dad's dead, right?
Yeah. Is Josh's dad really his dad? Or is it just is it a stepdad? Does he
It's a
have a
stepdad.
stepdad?
Okay, I see what you
Oh.
guys are talking
I was
about.
like, this
Maybe
is
he
a
had
brilliant
two
turn of
dads.
events.
No. You do know that he has a stepdad, yes.
Oh,
But at least.
His dad died like over 5 years ago. It's been a long
yeah. So I was just
Okay. Okay.
time. I was like, what's going on? Is there
There's
something?
another.
Oh,
Kill
I
it
was
with
getting ready to go
fire.
burn that house down. I'll tell you right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Hey Dad, a super quick question. There's a rumor going around town that that you are how do I put this nicely?
Owing money to rents.
That you are
Bankrupt.
in debt with some loan shark people. That can't
Subtle.
that
Took
can't
that
be
long to come up with that? Holy shit.
that can't be right.
He suffered his way through the most inelegant way to say it.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't know where you would hear such a thing. That doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, I own a few businesses. I own a few rentals. We see this house. It's great. We don't owe
Inside
anybody
joke?
money.
Yeah, and some people are saying like maybe you actually don't own it, that somebody else kind of owns it, and that you don't. We're not paying our debts, as they say.
Well, I don't know where you get this information. I don't know. You could see it around you that we're doing okay. Why would I?
Well,
would I
you
lend
know,
my
in
money?
the movies when like you get a bit too big for your britches, and then you had this great idea of like
Is there
maybe
something
owning a
wrong,
pizza-
Brody? Have you heard about something that I'm not aware of? Like, are the business?
Uh,
Is something
yeah,
happening
you
with the
know-
businesses? Is everyone okay? Like,
Yeah, everything is fine. It's just that
are they not happy with what they're getting paid or something?
No. It's nothing like that. It's
I
just
can maybe
that,
work out raises. I don't know. I guess we haven't done it in a while. It just slipped my mind. I'm not
No,
trying to underpay people.
Listen. Okay.
It's
Let me
weird.
put this.
I don't know.
This is what I heard. Okay, from the town folk, is that you know that new family, the weird ones, the Bellevue, Belleville, whatever they're called. They're in the waste management disposal industry, and it kind of leads to mafia type of stuff, and you're a part of it. That's what I heard. Okay, I don't think our family is into it, but that's what people are saying.
Subtle like a brick.
Yeah, your dad just kind of like puts a hand on your chin and puts a thumb on your cheek, and then you see like he pulls your eyelid down and he looks you in the eyes. Like, are you high right now?
No. It just
Is this why Josh wasn't seeing for a bit? You guys doing something?
No. Josh was having a mental breakdown. 5 years his dad's been dead, thinking that he's gonna die too. Big whole thing.
This is huge things. Is he doing drugs over this? Is he giving you drugs? I don't understand.
Okay.
What are you
Has he
talking
done
about?
a marijuana?
Are you going to be doing this right now? I'm not so sure if you should be taking the card on that.
I'm gonna hold his face. Focus. Josh is not the problem here.
That's our family's financial ruin, you son of a bitch.
I just need to know. Is it true?
Roll investigate
can-
for me.
Okay. Oh, thank Christ. That's an 11. I was gonna have to use a luck point if I.
Yeah. You see he just kind of like lets go and you see him relent, and you can see he's not entirely convinced, but he knows you, he knows Josh, he knows you guys are pretty good kids, you don't get into that kind of thing, so he's going to let himself believe you're not getting into some drugs or anything. And then as he looks away, you do see just a flicker of shame that there is something he's not explaining to you.
It's you know what, Dad? I know it's kind of late.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go.
Go do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll be back in the morning. We'll talk about it later.
That's what your dad should be saying. You're like, we'll talk in the morning.
Yeah.
He just waves you out.
See you, Dad.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna do that thing in the movies where you just kind of sit with your hands on the wheel, like, what the fuck is that?
The whole
Gonna
world
put it in-
zooms in on you.
Yeah.
Most unfortunate part of all of that is that's going to be too long to clip.
Yeah.
That was like 2 to 3 minutes. That's a highlight.
You definitely bulled your way through that conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
There was no
because
subtle way of
there's
doing
some
it, so.
rumors that, like,
Oh, there is a subtle way of doing it. You just chose not to do that.
Yeah, sure. Me and my dad have an open, honest relationship. Okay? We can
Yeah,
talk to each other.
clearly.
Oh,
Almost. Just a little something, maybe.
You may have believed you do.
And
I'm gonna go drive to Raz's place and pick him up.
yeah, so as Brody's slowly making his way over, Ransom, you reach your place. You open up inside, and with the storm and everything, like there's not many lights on in here, and it feels cold in a way that maybe even is unusual for you. And you make your way inside. What do you do?
I have to imagine that like the house right now, or at least like the foyer, is only lit by like the occasional lightning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look around and sort of work my way back up, and I'm going to head to Dad's office first. My chair just came out.
Okay.
You know the
fitting.
lock that prevents it from rocking backwards. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
so,
I'm
you
going
make
to-
your way up those spiral staircases, the carpeted ones, and work your way up. And then you see your mom's reading room closed all but to an inch. Do you care to stealth past or check if she's home?
No, I'm just going to leave Mom to her own devices right now, kind of thing, and just
Okay.
like walk straight for Dad's office.
Okay.
And try to replace the gun.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, so you reach his office and you notice it's locked.
It's weird. Dad's usually not home on a Monday. I'm going to try and like, is there any light or anything like that coming from underneath?
No light under the door.
No. Okay. Using my other set of lockpicks, I will try to get in.
Alrighty.
That is a 7.
Okay, so you have a feeling similar to that Madison's, where like you feel like the lock it's giving, and then it feels like there's too much tension, and then it opens, and right as you feel like at the handle it starts to crack, you pull it out, not leaving it in too long, not letting it break inside, but you do see that the lockpick kind of bends a little bit, but the door opens.
All right. Push on in, and like go and replace the gun. Does anything look out of place compared to when I saw it earlier in the day?
You notice that some of the papers are stacked up, and the one sheet that you looked at before with the red and blue inks on it is gone.
This isn't good. All right, I'm just gonna like quickly try to replace it, get out, lock the door.
Can you roll keep cool for me as you replace it to see if you can remember how the bullets look? Did you load the gun? Should you unload the gun?
You sure that's what you wanted me to roll?
You can use luck if you want.
hey, remember when he used his last luck point?
Remember when I used my
Oh, you
last
used
luck
your
to
last
say
one?
"fuck you, Jimmy"? Yeah, no, I rolled a 4. Let me
Fuck you,
just
Ransom.
gain a level.
Yeah, you briefly wipe it off, but you hear a creak out in the hallway, and it just stops you in your tracks. And you put it all down, put everything in, close it in, make your way out of the dad's office as fast as you can, making your way kind of like towards the bathroom where it wouldn't be as weird for you to be. Making your way around the corner, closing the door behind you, knowing that it is unlocked as you make your way out of there. Yeah, and as you're you feel a little bit like, all right, maybe you got it, and then you realize like how like just it's just been stormy, it's been wet. Like even the gun, as you put it down, you kind of remember a few drops of water hitting the shelf under it. But you think maybe it'll be okay.
All right. Yeah, and I'll make my way over to Mom's other room there, where she's got the safe,
Okay.
and try to remember the safe combination.
Can you first make a stealth check for me?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I know you're good at these.
Luckily, I've got that reroll, so that one doesn't count. Oh my fucking god!
I'm
That's a-
ransom and I use all my luck points.
Oh boy. Let's see. That is a 3.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get another XP.
Yeah, you're thinking about like all the events, thinking about the gun, and then like at the last second, your mind's like, this is the floorboard my whole life that I've been here in Snowcatch Valley. This floorboard, every time I walk over it, it creaks, and I always remember to skip it. But this time, you step right into it, and it's just the loudest creak your house has ever made. But you don't hear anything react in the house.
Okay. I just keep moving.
Okay. As you make your way into your mom's room, I imagine, do you leave the door open or are you closing it behind you?
Oh, I'm closing it behind me for now. Yeah.
As you close it, you see a light flick on from the outside, pouring a little bit under the door.
Okay. I'm going to try and is there a like a desk or anything in the room that I can sort of be quiet behind?
There is the desk with the safe. You could just kind of hide
Yeah.
behind it as well.
Just sort of duck down behind it and then just start working on the safe.
Okay. So for the combination, what are you going to try?
Well, I'm going to roll, I guess, keep cool to see if I can, or
You can
what's
roll
more appropriate?
like if you're trying to do you remember the combination?
So I remember that you said, you
I was gonna
actually
say
did
bet
say,
money. He did.
oh, you did. It was like
The last
top
number you were
quarter-
unsure of was in the
Yeah.
top right.
It was in the top right. Oh, here we go. It was 9:23, and it was in the top right quarter, somewhere in the 1 to 3 p.m.
Okay. So
Yeah, notes.
you did it. Yeah, so you start to put in the combinations. Roll investigate for me while you do it.
Sure. Oh my god, that's a 6.
So you do the first combination. You're like, you know what? I'll just start with 1. You go 9, 3, 1. No.
Yeah. That's the way you do. Yeah.
No. Can you make another investigation roll for me? And as you're like 1, nope. You go spin around, going for 2 maybe. You just hear creaking down the hallway.
I'm gonna try it one more time, and then. That's a 6.
Just, 2.
So much
okay.
XP.
Not working. And then you hear right outside of the door, the doorknob start to turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get up and walk over and pull it open.
Okay. You get up, go to meet the door as it starts opening. And your mom, for a second, just hold back a scream as someone in the dark is staring back at her. And you see it takes a second for her eyes to focus as she recognizes you. And then just
Mom, it's me.
what are
your
you
son,
doing in here?
Ransom.
What are
I'm
you
home now.
doing?
Hey,
What?
Mom. Sorry. I know that you had that wine here in your room. I forgot that it was in the safe. Listen. Turns out that wine is basically worthless. And I thought I would just get rid of it. I was talking to Brody's dad. He's seen the bottle around. He knows that it's basically a $17 bottle of wine. It's not really worth anything, so I just thought I would come get it? Do you think you could just grab it for me? Manipulate.
Yeah, roll manipulate.
Oh, sure, I rolled great on that.
I think you've leveled 4 or 5
8.
times.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see for a moment she'll just kind of like calm herself down. Like you can see she was like with a bit of fear searching the house after hearing something, and then found something, and that is the most terrifying thing that can happen when you're searching your house.
Mom,
and
you
she's
do
calming herself
remember
down.
I live here, right? Why are you
But this
freaked out?
is my office. Why would you be? It's unnerving.
Just
That's all.
I just didn't want to disturb you. I know you like being left to your own devices.
Okay. Well,
You know,
do you? I can take the wine if you don't need it. Then, if it's not worth anything, I can have it.
no. I want to go and just get rid of it. Me and the guys, you know, we've had a rough week. We're gonna go have a drink of it. I figured, you know, it's only $17. It's way below like the quality of wine that you would drink, but kind of perfect for, you know, somebody my age. You know, what do I really know about wine anyway, right?
The most important thing in that was that you said friends, and that's great to hear. And she goes across the room, and you see she opens the safe, and she hands you the bottle of wine.
Hey,
Reluctantly, she holds onto it for a moment and just says, like, "This doesn't seem like cheap wine, but one piece of advice: you still have that first seller. Don't let him know." And she
Oh.
hands it off to you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Just it's been a rough day at work, and me and the guys were gonna talk and just, you know, we're gonna discuss future business opportunities and, you know, kind of see where we're going. We you know, school's starting again in a couple months. We just want to make sure we've got our ducks in a row, you know?
Thinking about your future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me. I'm just saying, if you still have an offer on the table for this, what you think is worthless wine, and someone's going to buy it for you or from you, then go for it. Is all I'm saying.
Hold on. I know this. Caveat emptor, right? Buyer beware. Let them make the mistake.
Exactly. It's not your fault they're not informed.
It's good advice, Mom. Thanks.
Okay, well, I'm going to go back. And she
Go do what you normally do. I got it.
she goes
I'm gonna
back,
do the-
walking to her room.
I want to do, when I get there, I want to do the classic honk that I'm here.
Yeah, so now as like your mom's walking back to
Wah.
yeah, you
Awooga,
hear
awooga.
honking outside Ransom.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Like make my way out. Like, and for the first time, really noticing just like how cold and empty my house is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stealing
there's
from the poor.
right.
Is there a lot of
Not
goblins?
even so much that,
Not
but
from
just
the poor,
realizing,
from the
like,
working class.
It's like, oh, I've got money, but like, this place sucks. Angels is so much better. And then like, get into Ransom's car, be like, or sorry, did I say Ransom's car? Brody's car.
Well, I mean, technically.
You know, technically.
He's already got the business in mind.
Yeah.
If you own
Learning
it,
quick.
I own it.
Hey man, how you doing?
Yeah, it's all right. Did you get the wine?
Yeah.
Did you want to drink any?
Fuck no. Let's go hide a body. Oh my god. What has my life become?
Well, when you put it that way, of course it sounds stupid. But yes, let's go hide this dead body.
I'm half a second from cracking the bottle. I'm like, no, evil wine. Like, put it back down.
Starts to believe his own story. Like, yeah, we're just gonna pour one out with the boys a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Not
Yeah.
so sure.
Yeah, I think after we do our business, we should pick something up. The stuff at Angel's place just totally sucks. We should get something else.
Like, how the hell do you get wasted off Pabst? I don't get it.
I don't know. Let's just quickly go. We have time to kill.
Let's go do this incredibly messed up thing.
Yeah, you guys make your way back to Angels. The night goes on. The storm only gets heavier.
I don't know, Jimmy, you're just finishing up work. You know, 10 o'clock comes and goes, and they close up shop. You know, it's a weekday. They don't stay up too late. They stay open too late, and you make your way up to Angels.
Yep.
And you guys are all there. Ransom and Brody go in with the, you know, they're there with the bottle of wine in the center of the table when you get up there. And yeah, you do see Brody's car parked in the projectionist lot as you drive up. Inside Angel's apartment, what do you guys do?
So that's the wine, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just you want to like put it in the back of your pantry or something like that, and just make sure it doesn't get touched.
Yeah, well, there's like the room that I was just using for storage. Might as well.
Yeah, let's put a post-it note on there that says like "Do not touch Willie" or something like that.
Well, hold on. Like, this is my apartment. That's not happening.
Do not touch Angel. That's fine. Nobody. Never mind.
But yeah, no. If we find any other like freaky shit, we can just leave it in the extra room.
Cool. So are we gonna go hide a body now? I guess.
And you're all there sitting at the lobby, and you know, maybe eating a little, maybe drinking a little as the hours pass by. 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's time. We should get going. Remember the plan.
Wait, what's the plan again?
We're gonna dump the body.
Dump the body. Okay.
Madison is gonna take the body into the just down, lower into the mountain, and then
You see, like, she
Drive
actually
home.
finishes up a can of Pabst, and you can see, like, she's actually been taking some from the table, and she's had 3 herself. She's, like, kind of, like, halfway down. Like, you could tell, like, blood alcohol. She's definitely been hit by it a little bit. And she just gives you a
Madison.
thumbs up.
Okay, let's get going.
Wait. How do you have a blood alcohol level if you're dead?
I'm starting to think what you guys said was right about, like, the slow thing, you know, like it, just like a little bit of like a heartbeat, but not a lot, because like working.
Yeah.
Good for
Alright.
you.
See?
Yeah.
See,
right.
you're not dead. You know
Not
what?
completely.
That's a victory, right?
Mhm.
That's a victory. You didn't die.
You think if I go underwater, I'm just gonna like fill up like a sponge?
Oh man, that would be really cool.
I don't know if it
You
would.
might. Well, it'd be easier for you to walk if you filled up with water, because you wouldn't float, right?
You just
Yeah, I
walk
really
along
hate
the
that.
bottom.
But when I come out, then
Well, then we just squeeze you.
squeeze me open, just get all the juice out. Yeah, that's
Yeah. If
Sounds
you
quite
absorb it
horrible.
like a sponge, then you can be wringed out like a sponge, right? That only
Great.
follows. I'm just
Great.
following the logic here, Madison.
All right. Maybe I
Or
have to
maybe
hang
you could
upside
just
down like a
Force
literal
yourself
bat.
to puke.
Or yeah, maybe just puke. But I'm thinking it's going to be in the lungs, you know, like
Well,
Yeah.
that's just the Heimlich maneuver. Yeah, we
maybe
got you covered.
we'll figure it out when we figure it out.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should-
let's
we should-
just go.
we should-
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
get this done, guys.
All right.
The
What
last
car?
loose end, right? I think everything's good. Josh is good. Simon's good. Harlan's good. Chuck, that's the last one, right?
Is Josh?
Um,
Are they good? You know.
I don't know.
Josh is gonna be
Josh
pushy to
left.
say
We saw
anything.
Simon before. Like, I think we went to ask him to see where you were. Josh had hit him in the head a couple times. I
Yeah,
think
he'll
that was
be
about
be
it,
fine.
so-
I don't think he's gonna do anything stupid.
No.
Yeah, yeah, he'll be right.
All right. Good. All right. Last loose end.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
we'll take the 2 cars and we'll drive over to Chuck's place.
Okay, you guys drive up. Jimmy, you kind of lead them back to that little bit like around the second street where you can see into the backyard a bit, so your car's not parked directly out front.
Yep.
And you guys can scoot around. What are you guys doing? How do you handling this body?
I think we're just like
Of course. You ain't
Yeah,
so
but like I think we'll like throw like a blanket on top or something just in case.
As you guys are like pulling up and walking around to the house, you notice police tape across his door.
Oh fuck no. Oh my god, no.
Oh, it's not an issue anymore. Out of our hands.
I mean, do we know if they do? No one's here, right? Like, there's no cop cars around or anything.
No, there's nothing.
Why don't we just check to see if they even got into the shed? Also to see if that wine bottle is there. Because if it's evil wine, then we need to make sure we take the evil wine and no one accidentally has some or some shit.
Yeah. Okay. And you see Madison just like puts her hand under the police tape and pushes the door in. Like, it's open.
I'm gonna go check the shed just to see if it's open.
So you're going under the police tape. You're going through the house. You can climb the fence back if you want. Like it's a fence-off backyard. You can just
No, fuck
I'm
yeah,
just
I'm gonna jump over it.
sliding down in the truck.
You didn't even get out with everyone.
No,
Their time to shine.
I'm not gonna be any help.
Yeah. Go to the garage because we at least need to try and secure the wine.
Yeah.
So you're going into the house, Brody. You're going around to the backyard.
Yeah.
I'll go with Brody in case that they haven't found it because God knows we'll be the two people to carry his body out.
So Madison like lifts up the police tape. After you, Angel, and she just points in.
Thank you, man.
And she ducks in after you, flicking on a light, and then for a moment being like, "Oh shit!" and flicking it off. And then you two go around to the backside. If you're flipping, if you're going over the fence, can you roll keep cool for me?
Yep.
Yes. That's a 12.
10.
Damn. Yeah, Brody doesn't even touch the fence. Just hands on top, but nothing else. Just swoop. Jimmy, you try it. Not so bad.
I'll do like that front flippy thing that like you land it fine, but you know what I mean? Like you just
Yeah.
kind of go ass over tea kettle.
Yeah.
But it works out. Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys make your way. It's like pitch black right now. A little bit of a street light in the distance, kind of glinting off everything that's raining, but you can't really see great. What are you doing with the shed?
So we'll see if it's open or not.
It's not open.
Okay, is that little half lock that we cut off that Angel put back on, is that still
Yeah,
there?
you go and feel for it, and it is.
Fuck.
All right.
It's still there.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna turn to Jimmy. You know when sometimes you just kind of wish something happens, even though, you know, I was just kind of hoping that they would have just taken the body and this would have been just over with. But
Hey man, it's about to be.
yeah, okay. I'm
And
gonna,
don't touch it with your bare hands.
Investing in gloves.
I'm gonna turn it or kind of like push the door, get the thing loose.
I keep one hand up to catch him as he falls out.
Yeah, both of
yeah,
you
yeah.
start to remember like the Jenga Tetris situation that required to get him in there in the first place, and like a rake comes
Yeah.
out over your shoulder and everything, and then you catch like this collection of gardening tools and the body as it falls out. Can you both
Yeah.
roll keep cool? Because this is like 300 pounds of weight coming at you now.
Yeah. No
Okay.
shit.
Oh, thank Christ.
It's a 6.
Okay.
11. I'll keep cool,
Okay.
right? Yeah, 11.
Yeah. So Jimmy, it's like the first thing that comes out, you dodge it over your shoulder, and then another one comes out, like the back end of like a shovel, and it
Yeah.
hits you square like on the side of the eye, and you're just like pushed away from it. Brody, you take the full weight of the body, and you like like your feet like press into the dirt and mud, and you feel like your shoes like getting soaked with water as like the yard like just presses around you.
Sorry.
Yeah. You start helping them, and you
Yeah.
start you both just start peeling away the pieces of equipment and getting the body out. But it like as you're doing it is like leaning slowly to the ground. Like first, like he's wearing like jeans and an overall with like a plaid shirt under it, and you can like feel like it all pressing in with the ground and getting wet. And inside Angel, Madison flicked on the light on and off. You can see like it was obviously a quick scan of the apartment that like police did come here. They're kind of treating it more like a missing person thing, because you could tell that like, nothing was really taken or disturbed, but there was just a card for the police officers with a thing saying to contact them.
Okay.
On the table.
Just because we're inside, I like nudge the bathroom door open, like open the medicine cabinet, take the one thing I remembered,
Okay.
and then go look for the bottle of wine in the garage.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine knot fingers like sleeved and everything for everything you're doing,
Yeah.
rubbing down everything you touch this time. Leave nothing behind. Yeah, you go into the garage and you do see there's a bottle of wine there, still covered in dust. Like it's just a dusty area and hasn't been taken.
I just do a quick scan of the garage to see if there's any other, you know,
You do see that
demon vessels.
there's no demon vessels. There's everything that you saw there. I believe, yeah, you see the bolt cutters there, leaned up against the wall. You see a bundle of tarps in the corner under some equipment, and then everything else that you guys had kind of seen as you passed through before. Nothing seems to have been taken.
Okay, I grab the tarps and the wine.
Okay, so you start lugging the tarps, and Madison just kind of takes the wine from you and pretends to drink it, and then just says, "I'll put it in the car." And she
Okay.
goes back to Ransom and sits in the car with him for a minute and shakes a bottle of wine at him.
Cool. Glad you got it. Probably don't drink it.
Is yours open?
No.
Oh, weird. This one's a little bit open.
I'm kind of curious.
Drink
What
it.
What does it smell like?
Drink it.
She goes to smell it, and then just like the kind of ambient light of the area, you can see like her eyes kind of like flicker for a moment, and you see like her attention like loses itself,
Hey,
and then she reaches out and
Madison.
hands you the bottle.
Drink.
Okay. Is it safe to smell? Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Yes. Tell me what you smell, and roll investigate for me.
Drink it.
That'll be a 10.
As you're looking at the bottle, the wax seal is like cracked off. Yeah.
Yeah.
The wax seal is like cracked off half of it. And you can see there's like a circular indent in the center of the seal where it remains. And as you like go to smell it, it's like a salty coppery scent.
Oh.
Blood?
Oh, that's definitely blood. You're a vampire.
Mm-hmm. And she kind of like just leans away from you, like, get that away from me.
Wait.
No, it's a wax seal.
No.
Yes. And she goes, I'm just gonna go sit in the other car for a minute. And she gets out.
Yeah, please do.
You see she's like shaking like her hands off, like trying to like refocus herself, and she goes sits in the other car. All right, inside, Angel is pulling this like sack, like these two wrapped up, one black, one blue tarps in like this like Cinnabon style wrap as he pulls it into the back door, and you two like see the body falling into the earth.
I'll help him bring the tarps over since I didn't catch the body anyway, and I'm sure Brody has it. So I'll grab the tarps and I'll kind of like, be like, all right, we can probably just like roll them up in this or something. It'll probably make it easier to carry, or at least drape it over him or something. But
For sure.
yeah, let's go. Let's get this done. And I'll like lay a tarp out and try to help roll him into it, and then we can roll him up carpet style.
Yeah, roll keep cool for me to see if you guys are able to,
Um,
like, under the the rain and storm and everything, get this done right.
that's a 9.
That's a 7.
Okay. And Brody, you're able to help as well if you like.
Yeah. Keep or help out.
Either one.
Or keep.
If you have a non-negative, you can help out.
No, I'll roll keep cool. Oh, that's a 13.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you guys are kind of like struggling a little bit. It feels like putting on like a fitted sheet for a bit, where you're like, he's not quite fitting in it right. And then Brody just kind of like almost takes a note from Madison and just crunches his arms together in an uncomfortable manner. And then you notice like, all right, now we can bundle this up a little better.
Sorry, where are we right now?
You're still kind of in the shed backyard a little bit.
Okay.
Way into the house now a little bit to get some shelter, kind of
Okay.
tying them up.
You
in the
guys-
tarp.
You guys take the body. Here's my keys.
Uh,
We have to clean this up. Then I'm
Mi-
going to
Micah-
point to my footsteps.
Brody, You and I are definitely the ones that are gonna move this body, man. No offense to you, Angel, but he's not
I
exactly
didn't think I was gonna live.
built
with it.
like us. Opposite
Okay, then-
jobs.
Then you
Give me
clean
the
up the.
keys.
No, that's not the point. You have to do the footsteps.
Do you want to carry the body across the street? No. Clean it up and bring the body to the gate of the fence.
Okay, just go. And I'm gonna go into the shed. If he has any gloves in there, like gardening gloves, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, there's a pair of gardening gloves. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna take the shovel, and everywhere that we've stepped, I'm just gonna like pound it.
Okay. Smooth it
so that-
over.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I would say like with the paranoia you've gone through, don't even roll. Like you're not leaving any footsteps behind anymore. You do like the wilderness thing where like you clean it up as you walk backwards all the way up to the door. But then you notice like, all right, you've covered up your tracks, covered in mud, about to go through the house, or make new tracks to the fence, and then you have to pick which way you're going to go. Are you going through the house, or are you going to push this body over the fence?
No fence.
Fence.
Yeah.
100%
So
defense.
then
Well,
together you kind
does
of
he
do the
have-
same thing.
Does
Move
he have
the
a fence that has an open door, like a door that leads in and out?
There's no gate back here. It's just like a backyard. It's just a fenced off backyard.
This
Um,
fucking
but
guy's
there
a
is-
freak.
But the fence that's kind of that you guys are parked on the opposite side of is like mostly a dead end street. So if you need to get it over that wall, you could probably do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the play.
Okay, so you guys make your way over there, cleaning up your tracks as you go, and you're gonna have to roll combat checks to get it up over the fence. I don't know if you're planning on what happens after that.
Yeah, it's gonna land.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
gonna fucking happen.
Yes.
That's a
11.
12 for me.
Okay. So you guys almost like it's almost too easy, you know, like you're lifting it up and like reaching him over, and you're still able to like hold onto the tarp in a way where you can like almost let it down like a foot on the other side before letting go.
Yeah.
And it's just like feet first, then head, and it's barely even loud. And then yeah, Angel, you kind of like bring the cars a little bit closer, like it's like 30 feet, but it helps. And it's going into Brody's car, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Which car are you in
Loaded
right
up.
now, Ransom?
I think he's in
Brody's.
I think he was in Brody's, yeah. So
Yep.
yeah, yeah. You guys move up and what do you do?
Yeah, we'll load it into the trunk.
And then
I am in every bad movie I have ever watched.
Yeah, can you guys roll a combat check as you start to like pick it up or heave it or drag it across, and you start to feel like you're now on a street with street lights, and while there isn't houses on this street, you're just
Yeah.
feeling more exposed than you ever have.
12.
12. Yep. Same.
Okay, yeah, just seemingly no problem. You heave them up, put them in the trunk of Brody's car.
It's the adrenaline.
Yeah, it's
it's pure
Body
adrenaline.
out of
that
here.
plus- it's that +2 on these rolls that
Yeah.
are like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I toss Brody back his keys.
okay. And I'm gonna just go back, just clean up, pat it down,
Yeah.
throw the shovel in the trunk with Chuck,
Mhm.
close
Perfect.
it, and jump in the car, and we'll start driving to the.
Can I take a
lake.
look around to see if like anybody's like lights are on or anything like that? Like anybody I can see looking out a window or some shit like that?
Yeah. Roll sense, danger, or investigate.
I'll do a sense.
Brody, did you know that Madison's definitely a vampire?
No. See, we had a connection. We were telling each other there was something wrong with her.
Oh, this wine. It's not wine, it's blood. It's blood wine, I guess? I don't know. She smelled it and she flipped out.
And Jimmy, what was your roll too?
11.
11. So you do notice that not on the street you're parked at, but the opposite street where there are other houses with Chucks. There's a house like 2 or 3 down that the lights are on, and you don't really remember them being on before. But this is not in a direction you would need to go now. So
Yeah. I'll just kind of look at this, be like, we need to go now, go that way, and point away from where the lights are, and
Mhm.
like jog to my car, like get in
I'm
and
gonna-
fucking.
I'm
Actually,
gonna
I'll drive
off.
quietly.
yes,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Subtle.
drive away with the lights off.
slowly- Yes,
Yes.
the lights off. Okay, yeah, you guys start to you start to make your way back to Willow Lake.
Yeah.
As you guys are driving, you can roll stealth or sense danger for me.
Well,
I'll roll
sense danger first.
Yeah. 12.
Okay.
9 for me.
Okay. Kind of as you guys are like peeling out from Chuck's place a little bit, like you're maybe a block away, and just through the house line, you can see there's a patrol car going the opposite way down the block, moving its way down the street. And Jimmy, you know the routes. Like that's definitely gonna end up at the same intersection that would lead towards Chuck's, and you don't know if it's a coincidence, but that's the direction it would be heading.
Okay.
And you kind of pick up speed a little bit going forward.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Jimmy, like, as Jimmy does that, Brody, you kind of lock onto it as well. Like, oh, he just picked up speed. You see the car too, and then you follow after suit, pulling in behind him. And you guys slowly make your way off to the more abandoned side of town, where there's fewer houses, more sparse, more trees. Slowly the willows start coming in. Yeah. You can see like the pale lit lake in the distance, and make your way to the parking lot that you guys had before.
So I think real quick, I think I'm the only person. Like, it's only me and Madison in this car, right? I think everybody else is in.
Yeah,
Brody's
I think so.
car.
Yeah, she went to send. Angel could do whichever. but yeah.
I will turn to her at some point and just be like, while we're driving, to be like,
Hmm.
so like, what happens with you now? Because like, whatever that thing was, that's what like killed you, and I guess like made you what you are, right? So like, where does it go from here? That's gotta be wild for you. Hopefully, like that doesn't change or nothing, eh?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe talk to
That's-
Angel after all this. I don't know. Maybe he'll. I think I'll be okay. You know, I don't.
I'm glad to hear that. That's good.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I know we kind of had some disagreements and stuff earlier, but you've turned out to be pretty awesome, and
Yeah,
you know,
you're
I'm
okay.
sorry that was pretty tough for you to go through when we were at Harlan's place there and stuff, but
Yeah.
you're all right. You did
Yeah.
you did good. I think we stuck it out together, the 5 of us. So that's been pretty sweet.
Yeah. You know, yep. It's been smooth sailing.
Pretty close too. Hey, you want to hear this new No Doubt song?
Yes.
Let's crank the music.
Full volume, please.
We had to get one more in before we ended the campaign.
Gotta do it, baby.
No doubt, no doubt.
No doubt, no doubt.
No doubt, no doubt.
And yeah, you crank it as you guys like slowly pull your way into that side of town and then reach that parking lot. Up to you if you're abiding by the curbs set up around this parking lot or not, or if you want to go off-roading to make this much easier on yourselves. Totally up to you. You got to get that body to the lake. It's like maybe 300 feet from here.
Brody, we gotta chimp that curb. There's no way we're carrying that 300-pound dude this far.
Yeah, it's your car.
He's just fully into it.
Be sure you tell your dad that.
I'm gonna jump the
fucking
curb there.
Yeah. So can you roll a keep cool for me?
That's a 9.
Yeah. You hit the curb, almost not going enough speed at first, and you like it really just kind of feels like a light crash for a second, where you just like jolt. Everyone in the car just kind of like heaves forward, but the wheels keep spinning, and you make your way over it, and you hear a slight scraping as like the underside of the car goes over the curb just a little bit because you're going now downhill. But then your back wheels kick up onto it, and it doesn't sound too bad. You make your way down like the grassy slight incline towards the beach and through some willows that are scraping up against the side of the car as you guys are driving. And
Just to
Jimmy,
be clear, my car does none
no,
of
no,
those things.
you don't have the body in it. You can.
Oh
wait
no,
right
yeah,
here.
like I'll yeah, perfect. It's like
Are you gonna like go on foot or are you just hanging out here?
yeah. I would lock it up and be like, sorry, Master, we're gonna get a little wet, but I don't know if you heard what happened to that car, but that's not happening to Gwen here. So
That's fair. That's fine. I think I'm gonna get like basically drenched.
Oh,
though.
true.
I'm gonna. There's a sponge conversation. I think you were there.
that
I'm
was
going.
messed up. Yeah,
I
Yep,
really
let's
hate
go.
the idea. Okay.
that sounds good.
Starts making way down to the lakeside, and the rest of you in the other car start to make your way into sand, and you feel like the wheels barely even keeping traction now as you get like hit onto the beach itself. Brody, can
This
you
is
sense
a
danger
really
for
bad
me?
idea.
Damn, I'm rolling pretty well. That's an 11. Or sorry, keep cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11.
As soon as like the wheels hit sand, and Angel's like, "This is a bad idea." It just like all alarms in your head and realize like this tire tracks. First of all, that's evidence. That's basically footprints, and also
Yeah.
this you may not be able to get back, so you just stop.
Okay.
How's it going up the hill? It's rainy. This isn't an off-road car.
Gotta.
Yeah, you.
That's a
Yeah,
pickup
you
truck.
know,
We'll be fine.
You just gotta do zigzags.
Put the
You
4x's on, baby. Woo!
You do the whole like 45 degrees up this way and
Yeah,
then back
you
this
gotta
way.
you gotta slow a little bit.
Nah, it'll be all right.
God, don't you watch the Discovery Channel? Come on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, that show. Oh, that show didn't exist.
No,
I don't
no,
even-
Mythbusters didn't exist at that point.
Is it MythBusters?
No,
Okay.
there's the one where they teach bad drivers how to drive in those.
Oh, like
I do.
like Canada's
Oh,
worst
Canada's
drivers.
worst
Yes,
drivers.
yes. It didn't exist. So never mind.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So yeah, you guys take the body out of the back.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm accessory.
I'll help. And Madison grabs onto like the middle somewhere as you guys are, I guess, all lifting together. Tell me
Yeah,
what you guys
might
are
as
doing.
well.
Yeah, everyone who's lifting it, roll a combat check for me.
Cool.
10.
9.
5?
Got a
Okay.
Angel living up to his.
Angel doesn't do
Uh,
any actual
11.
physical labor at any
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody's got their thing.
I'm right door, kids.
Was there any rope in the evidence bag?
Evidence bag of rope? No.
Damn it.
You do have police tape though.
Hey, please.
That's the body in police tape.
Oh,
If they ever find it, it'll really throw them off. Be like,
Yeah.
did we have this at some point and lost it?
Madison, just when you get down there, just try to pick some rocks, shove it in pants and everywhere.
Okay. All right.
And tight as. Is he wearing a belt?
It's like jean suspenders. Not suspenders. But
Overalls?
coveralls. Overalls. Yeah.
Overalls. Okay. Just stuff all the heaviest rocks you can.
Okay.
Get it in there. Jeans don't
Alright.
look that easy.
All right. All right. She steps into the beach itself, grabs onto some of the body, push him in, I guess. Can all of you roll one more combat check?
Hell yeah.
And are you keeping the tarp around him or pushing him out of it now?
No.
Keeping it around him.
Yeah, keep it around.
Okay.
That's a 13.
7.
You gotta use the luck. Come on.
Ransom, are you helping out with the?
It's the last
pushing?
time you get to use it.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
use the
it's a
luck.
10.
Okay.
Make it a 14.
Okay. So
Why
it
won't
goes slow, but you guys get him into the water, and you see he's like half sinking, half floating. Madison takes him, and you see like she just realizes that she like pulls the body, and it just kind of floats back up. Hey, Ransom, can you go
Yeah.
get me that bottle real quick?
What happens to you when you drink this?
I don't know, but I don't think I can do this without some.
Guys, what do you
It's okay.
what do you think?
Wait, you guys are gonna have her drink the evil wine? What are you guys doing?
Unless one
Jimmy,
of you
she's
guys.
she's a vampire.
She's what?
Just
She's a vamp.
We just drove in the car the whole time. Why didn't you want to tell me, man? Come on.
I just didn't want to make a whole thing out of it, and then maybe you storm out on me again like last
What?
time. And,
No, that was different, man.
Guys,
We've been through
Are we-
stuff now.
like
okay.
You're hiding a body for us. That's pretty cool.
Either way, Madison, like we're all cool, right?
Yeah. I'm just thinking like maybe unless one of you, I don't really like this idea though. If I just need a little bit, so either from one of you or from the bottle. But I would rather not, because I'm not gonna lie, a little bit on this guy. He's empty.
I don't trust the bottle. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to do my sleeve. Just make it quick.
Are you
Don't
sure?
bite too hard. Yeah, don't bite too hard. Just, I'm going to close my eyes.
You're like handing out a
hold on.
wrist?
Wait a minute. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Do we know if that's gonna make him into a vampire?
No idea. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. But I have no idea.
How'd you become a vampire?
Not like that.
All right.
He needs to drive though. He might need.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
all
gonna
of
offer
that
myself,
goodness.
and I thought the same thing. Like, I gotta drive us out of here. So lose some
I'm not
blood.
driving. Just do it.
You might get a contact high from that.
Oh, it's worth it then.
All right.
Save money.
And can you roll keep cool for me? And
Me?
yeah, for the first time ever, I'm gonna have an NPC do the same thing.
Fuck.
What's my keep cool? -2. It's a 7.
This is why we shouldn't have let him do it.
It's a 7.
You
Okay.
feel at first it's like a dull knife. This fang is not in use. It's not even sure what its own purpose is, and you feel like it takes a moment for this bite to even break skin. And you can tell there's incredible hesitance from Madison's side. But then as soon as it breaks skin, she's like full teeth all around your arm, bit in, and you see blood pouring out everywhere. And then like a leech, she clings to you, and you can feel it drinking, and you can feel it coming out. And you pull your hand back, and she doesn't let go.
Madison,
You make a combat check.
You gotta stop.
I have to make a combat check.
Mhm.
It's a 7.
Yeah, you like start to like pull your hand back, and you find like as you like start to edge your arm out on an angle, like the tooth grinds up against your skin and leaves a cut, but you pull it out, and when you look at her, her eyes are just all white. And when you're thinking about it, this is similar to how she looked when she was stunned and hung in your magic, and also like anyone else around that can see this, you know that this is how Angel's eyes look when he uses his magic.
Do we just make a magic vampire? Or do
Aren't
we make a
vampires
vampire
kinda
magical?
Always magic.
Yeah, that's...
But then she like pushes back from you, and like you can see her kind of like collect herself. But then she yells like, "Okay, go!" And
Bye.
she pulls the body down under the water.
Remember the
Okay.
rocks. And I'm gonna run.
Yeah. I'll put some
And
distance.
like you can see with like one arm, the whole body goes under the water, and she's like walking out into the lake. And then as she looks back, she says, "Don't wait." And
Yep.
All right, good luck. See ya.
So Angel's place.
Yes. I have to keep the
Okay.
car out all
Uh,
night, so
I reach into my pocket. I pull out some dentine ice. or
okay.
some gum. And I will say, popping the piece of gum out, you guys see like a bunch of scrolls on the like tinfoily side, and it'll be like one of the other occult scroll:
Okay, what are you doing with it?
heal 2 harm or cure a disease slash poison.
Okay, all right. Yeah, make that
There we
roll.
go.
for
Just
me.
in case.
At the last minute.
14.
Nice.
14. Okay. Yeah, you just feel like an itch that you weren't even aware of trickles away. Yeah, you also notice like everyone sees like this bloody arm, but the wound on it is like it's not even so bad anymore. There's a little bit of teeth marks and impressions, but they're not openly bleeding anymore.
It's probably gonna scar a little.
Yeah, man. That was a little worrying for a second. I thought that we were gonna have to like go hard on that. I'm really glad we didn't have to. Though I'm a little upset she didn't tell me, and it seemed like you guys knew.
I
That's
only
not
found
cool,
out
man.
like an hour ago when you guys were like doing your shit, and it was just 2 of us.
I only found out at Chuck's place.
All right. That's fine then. We're good. That's fine.
But
She said she's
we-
been like
we
a
should get
vampire
outta
for like
here.
a year now.
What? Okay,
It
that's
isn't like a
that's-
recent thing for, but I guess that's the first time she's had human.
So
She's been,
not
like, feeding up animals for
Harlan.
last year.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about what that's gonna do to her.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, totally.
better than drinking the cursed weird wine stuff that we've got. He says
Maybe.
blood in there? That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, she did that whole white eye thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Guys, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually go home.
You know what,
Alright.
Angel? Can I sleep at your place tonight?
Sure, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I need to also crash just till the morning.
Yeah, all right.
And as
It's
you
alright.
guys kind of make your way back to Angel's place, Jimmy, are you staying as well, or are you heading off to your?
I'll like swing by, but that's about it.
Right. Anyone in your car hops out, and you all go off into Angel's apartment, and almost subconsciously, you don't even really think about it. You just all sit back down in front of that TV and turn it on, and like within moments, you're just all familiar shapes and sounds flickering across the screen as you're playing each other in Mario Kart and other games that on the first night of this entire thing you started off with. And then Jimmy heads out on his own, driving out in the storm, nearly 3-4 in the morning. You pull up to your own place, and for the first time in what feels like a week now, maybe longer, it's just quiet. You feel like everything has been handled. Everything's been fixed. Everything's dealt with.
And then you hear
I'll
sirens.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll grab the guitar case out of the back and I'll go inside. And as I go into my room, still tired. I mean, like you said, it's been a long little while here. I figure I got to get one more song in. So Jimmy sits down and he tunes it up a little bit just to make sure it's all sounding good. And slowly you hear him start strumming as he starts playing Closing Time.
Absolutely perfect. That's how we're gonna end it. We pan out from all the guys falling asleep with pizza around them and Jimmy on the guitar, almost taking like a somber tone to it instead of his usual upbeat. And yeah, we pan out. We see Snowcatch Valley under a storm. The end of summer, maybe, for these guys. Maybe just the beginning. Who knows how they'll all decompress after all this. But that's it. That's the show. Hope you liked it.
Hell yeah.
Okay. That was fun. We're
That was a
all
long
irreparably changed and traumatized. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Thanks everybody for watching. We hope you liked the series. We're going to be coming out with similar things like this, like 6-7 episode arcs that we're going to go through with in the future. Ray's going to be handling our Through the Breach run that comes up after this. On Thursdays we do D&D. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a good night.
Hey guys. See you soon.
See you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye now.
Closing